Hello to the Gerbil Greenlight Brigade. Lord Crocosquirrel here, and this is Greenlight Gathering Episode 6, Digging to Proxima Centauri. Given the circumstances, I think we might actually have to find a good game on Greenlight. Sorry about that, folks. Actually, it seems like we were
hang
running for...
on, hang on, hang on
Don't...
a sec.
Just...
It says that you're live. It says that you're live now on Google Play Live, the testing for me.
Don't worry about that. It'll catch up in a minute. I already killed it. Oh,
Okay,
we started out. It started. Yeah. See, there's Simon saying, "Oh, it started." Hello,
okay,
hello.
good. I didn't want to go through the whole intro a third time.
Oh, we're not gonna do the intro a third time. I screwed up the first
Okay,
time and sent it to the default event, and that was not cool of me because I'm the one with the switchboard today. But no, we're actually okay. We're going to be just fine, Mellow. Don't sweat it.
okay, don't worry.
Well, I'm not the one worrying. You're the one worrying about having to do the intro 3 times.
Well, yeah.
Okay, let me just put Mellow over here so he knows what we're doing. There we go. Is that clicky right there?
Okay, good. I can see it
Outstanding.
all.
Hey there, Shadow Bear. Welcome aboard, Mr. Reaper. Yeah, no, we had a brief technical issue. I will get through it and hammer that flat here in a little bit. I think the first intro was actually better than the second one, but it doesn't really matter at this point. So,
I probably should have been recording and edited it in later.
yeah. All right. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Um. So we did actually get a question. Oops.
Yeah, I had one failed notification on my reviews because I misspelled the announcement, and for some reason it scheduled a second one instead.
All
So that's
right.
probably why you got an extra one.
And here is Cliff coming aboard. Last I heard we had 21 pieces of green light to go do. So, at least
No,
to start
we
with.
have 20.
20.
We have
Okay.
20. I checked one of the links and and it was already submitted.
Okay. So 20 pieces to get through, and a couple of hours to do it. Let's um, let's get her started. All right.
We'll choose a number, 1 to 20.
I don't know. Roll a d20. You should have one around there somewhere.
Uh, actually, should we let the chat decide?
Sure,
Try
I'll
something a
take
bit
it.
different.
I'll go with
Okay,
that. 1 to 20 people.
number 1 to 20. First one that types a number in will get it.
Okay. Just make sure you delete the links after you're done.
I will.
I thought we
I'll
were doing it
highlight
last time.
the. I thought, well, no, I hadn't gotten the links set up before last time.
Ah,
I had them on a Steam page and that was it.
okay.
13. Okay.
Number
13.
13. Lucky 13.
Well, no, it's unlucky here.
Oh. You let me have my illusion for
We'll
about
do 13.
let's do 13. Give me let me have my illusions for 30 more seconds. Okay, just
Okay.
all right. So, let's go ahead
Okay.
and click it right there.
Doesn't look too bad.
Ziggy's Chase. Okay, so we now have a Steam Grid Light trailer for Ziggy's Chase. And 5. Chase, Ziggy's Chase. Okay. Um right. Okay. So we have a hedgehog.
3D platformer.
3D platforming hedgehoggy thing. It's purple as opposed to blue. Well, I suppose it's at least something. It looks more like a hedgehog
Mm,
too.
that golf ball looks really big.
I think we'll actually. The hell. Well, at least they put some work into the character this time.
Mm.
Eat all the stuff and. Oh, is that a lawnmower? It is. It's a freaking lawnmower chasing the guy around. Uh, and you can jump on the moles and get in the boat. Okay. I don't know why hedgehogs like boats, but okay. I'm gonna go. I will go with that. Everything else looks like it's not too horrible.
Mm.
It looks like he just
Like,
got.
it doesn't look like anything. It doesn't look like anything particularly good, but it doesn't look like anything awful.
Well, compared to most of the stuff we see on Greenlight, this would be almost excellent. Because you
Yeah,
actually
that's
have
true.
something resembling you actually have something that looks like it'd be resembling a challenge. Some actual gameplay. You can shoot the
I'm
snails
not
at
a
a distance.
I'm not
Um,
a huge fan of the camera angles because they seem like it isn't really fitting for a platformer.
you're probably not, but you know what? At least, but the camera looks like actually what it looks like to me is the camera might be adjustable, and if that's the case, that'd be brilliant. That'd be actually
Sonic
really
would
good for
turn
something.
over in his grave when he sees this.
I don't know what Sonic's grave has been way down in the depths for a long time, so I'm gonna Steam VR
Yeah.
and Oculus Rift.
How
Uh,
would that work?
I don't know. I would explain the camera.
The game's okay. The game's nearly finished. It's due for the fourth quarter of 20. Well, this year.
Uh huh.
The guys had 5 other games on Greenlight. All of them have been released except for two, which is Ziggy's Chase and Flap for Life, which looks like a
Okay,
Flappy Bird quote.
probably. And apparently this was ported to Ouya at some point, and
Okay,
um,
this might seem quite pretty good for Ouya.
and this is actually it's expanded gameplay with a graphics makeover, VR support, and stuff. They're still working on they're still working on some new levels.
Okay.
Yeah, what kind of a hedgehog leaves coins behind? I like it. Um, Key features: enjoy rich cartoon graphics, fight or avoid odd creatures and machines that have invaded your golf course. Pick up goodies for foodies to achieve a better score. Use platforms, seesaws, and boats to reach remote parts of the island. Use hidden contraptions to open doors. Original funky music and more than 30 levels of pure fun. You have classic gameplay and VR support. And yes, I was correct. That was a hedgehog that lives on a golf course. So sure, I'll bite. I told you 13 was going to be lucky.
Like, I'm sort of just meh on this. Like, it doesn't look like anything like different to the platform and genre. It
It's,
just seems
I,
generic
I'm not
to
worried
me.
about it being different from the platforming genre. I'm more looking at what do we usually see on Greenlight as opposed to what could actually have a place on Steam. And I think this could actually
The
do
thing is, what
okay. This could
Yeah, I can
actually
sort
do
of see
okay,
that, but
and
the thing
it's
is, compared to the rest of the stuff seen on Greenlight, like you said, this is a masterpiece.
yeah. This is outstanding compared to most of what's on Greenlight, and I do want to encourage that behavior.
Hmm.
Actually put some work into your game and find a way to sell it. This is a gameplay trailer. That's actually a very good thing. Okay, you actually
What does
put
this
some
chat
work
say
into
about it?
titles. Um, well, let's see. Let's see. There seems to be like Simon said. There seems to be like one tree model.
Hmm.
Jeeba Niara said, of course, that Sonic would turn over in his grave, and Sega's plugging
Hmm.
the electrical cables in him again, and they never stop. Jeeba Niara probably wouldn't buy this. I'm not sure that I would necessarily. I'm not sure that I would necessarily buy it, but it does. But the idea that they put some work into it, it was an older game that they refurbed for this, and it really it does show they does show that they put some work into at least making an attempt to make
Um,
a game
I've
as
got,
opposed to
I've gotten, I've gotten a message from Kitty. She's saying that there's a comment in the comment section saying that this game was on Ouya years ago.
yeah. There's another person. It was on years ago. That's not a problem.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I just thought that we was
Yeah.
actually ported to Ouya along
No, it
with
was
it.
ported. It was on Ouya and it's been ported from it
Yeah, right.
to
Okay, I get
PC.
you
This
now.
is
I get you
this
now.
is actually a port, but Ouya was based on Linux anyway, if I remember
Hmm.
correctly.
I believe it was. Yeah.
So I mean, really, the Ouya was just a little bitty PC that they sold for a C note. So there is not actually a problem here. I'm not having any problems with it.
When
It looks like something that might be okay. Um,
The
It
developer responded to the comments saying, "Yep, this was ported to Ouya back then, and this is now an expanded game with GFX makeover that support new enemies, new levels in the making." So
and
they
that
are actually adding from the Ouya port.
yeah, and I did actually okay, so it's Android based. My bad. And yeah, I actually read this. And I actually read those out. It does look
Hmm.
like a nice little platformer. This guy here said, this Mr. D. Mallard says, "What kind of a hedgehog leaves coins behind?" It's not a. Actually, believe it or not, I'm willing to overlook the fact that they use one tree model. Okay, really,
Hmm.
because A, the tree model fits, and B, the tree model is just there as a barrier for
I,
actual gameplay, and
I
there
don't
is some
really think it's
gameplay.
worth I don't really think it's worth criticizing the game just because a tree model looks bad or anything like that, or it looks the same.
Well, they're all the same.
Like you have to judge the rest of the game on other basis.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they didn't use a lot in terms of like actual assets that they made, but that character is just is the probably about third cutest thing I've seen in a while, and most like a real hedgehog. So I'm good with that.
Okay.
Let's see. Simon wanted number 4 next.
Number four.
Number 4. Then we'll do
Number
6
four is
and
okay.
then we'll do 6 and 9.
I wonder why. I wonder who chose that.
Reaper.
I thought so.
He put those votes in at the same time, no less. All right. Number
Okay.
4. That's actually
Think
the
to
ABC.
Die.
Think to Die.
Did we cover this?
I don't think so. Okay.
Oh wait, no, I've seen this. I've seen this bird. I haven't done coverage on it because I thought it
Uh,
didn't really look necessarily bad or anything like
owie,
that.
owie, owie. Okay, let's
But
see.
it didn't. But it didn't. It didn't look necessarily good either.
Well,
Just looked
let's
meh.
watch. Let's watch. Let's do 100. Let's do a 92 seconds of trailer here. Okay. So what we got? We got block pushy puzzly things, and if you push the wrong block, you're dead, or run into the spikes, or yeah, I can see this rapidly getting demonic. Crunch, crunch. You have to think about how to solve the puzzles, and then you're gonna die. Okay.
Hmm.
But your job is to get to the door.
I think
Find
for
a way
free
to
to
kill
play
your.
standards, it
Oh,
might
find a way to
actually
kill
be
your player. Is that what? Hold on. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Okay. Find a way to kill your player. If all your players get dead, you get to the next level. If you can't kill them all, well, I guess
Oh,
you're just
okay.
an idiot. Okay, sure. You have to think up ways to
I
kill
think
these people.
I think for free to play standards, this might actually be pretty good.
Yeah, that as a free to play, that's actually a different take. Um, Falling off the room will restart the level. Some objects can be moved. We already got that part. What now? There's got to be a way to do this somehow. Splat. Yeah, it's a puzzle game. It's a puzzle platforming game with the express purpose of getting yourself killed. Yeah, that's definitely a way to do that.
Hmm.
Uh, sure. Free to play.
I might even be willing to pick this up if maybe it was just maybe a couple of pounds or something.
Yeah, if it wasn't too expensive, I might even buy it.
Yeah.
Sure. Hit me. Let's get number 6.
I'll stick it in the good light collection.
Ugh.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. That predictable. Apparently, this one here has been uploaded like 4 times, or re-uploaded like 4 times.
What thing to die?
Yeah.
Well, depends on what the developer was thinking when he was doing that. If he was doing that to censor something, then that's a bad move. But if he was doing it for doing, I don't know, improvements on it, then I guess that's understandable.
All right, number 6. Magic number 6.
Oh God. The title's just
Running sheep. Now, Jiba Nero says the concept is good. The problem is how the dev is handling it. What do you mean by that, Jiba?
Is there something we need to know about the dev of Think to
Yeah, that's
Die?
something. Yeah, that would be it. Would be a very good thing to know. There's something we is there something that we don't know?
Well, he's gotten a game up on Greenlight before called Disoriented, which looks like a horror game, and it's been greenlit.
Oh.
And I wait, so Reaper gets predictably adorable. I get drama llama. Thanks, Kitty.
Yeah, unfortunately, she seems to like to pick on you there, Mr. Mellow.
Watch this.
All
I'm
right.
gonna put one comment in the chat, and I'm gonna get picked on for it.
Oh, okay. So he's not doing very well at handling his Greenlight page. Well,
Let's have a look. I'm
all
gonna have you
right.
take a quick look at this.
Let's have a look.
Oh,
We'll come back to
already
this in a minute.
released.
What?
The game, it says release date already released, so the
It's
game's already
probably
available.
yeah over on Game Jolt. So
Okay.
cool. He just wants the good, the bad, and the ugly. Ferris Bueller. Um.
Um, how long's this game been up? That's
Uh.
awful few comments for a game that's been up since the 5th of September.
Uh.
There's usually maybe at least twice the amount of comments that's here. So
Yeah,
is
it
he
was.
deleting
He
some?
was. I don't think he was deleting them. I think he's actually just re-uploaded. I think he's been getting a lot of no votes and has been re-uploading as a result of it. Um.
Okay, then in that case, but the thing is, I need to actually know a bit more about the dev itself. I did put it in the Goodlight collection, but I'll remove it for now. I'll come back to it. Because if the dev's doing some shoddy behavior, then I don't really think it deserves to get this greenlit.
I don't know. Uh. Dude, let my game. Let my game in peace. You're spamming, flaming, and being toxic. Get the hell out of here. Steam allows you to re-upload your game as many times as you wish. And actually, the dev is correct here.
What's he saying to that?
Steam will let you upload it as many times as you want. Um,
Unfortunately. Is it just the fact that he's resubmitted it? Is there nothing else?
as far as I know, that's the only thing that's really going on here. He actually is at the bottom of page 2 trying to help somebody get
Page
themselves
2.
sorted out.
And
Apparently
sorry,
it's
he's part of Godlight, I think. Yeah, he's part of Godlight. I've seen his face.
HGI didn't like it very much either.
Did he not?
No.
Well, that's typical of HGI. He seems to hate most games on Greenlight.
Let's see. The shitstorm scared him.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad point. Apparently, the game's title must have been changed as well.
I don't know. It does. Honestly, at this point, I'm actually not in the. I'm not really all that. I'm really not that far. The concept is good, and it does look like he tried.
Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna leave my vote the way it is, if only because I can go to Game Jolt and go get a copy. So this is the trailer for
Mhm.
Running Sheep. If it sucks, I'll
Oh
know.
God.
Running Sheep.
I'll need to find one sheep again. I've lost it somewhere.
I just clicked the forward button. That's all. And you've got a bunch
Yeah.
of sheep running around
There
in a
we go.
maze. I
Well, at least
assume
it
you're
lives up to
trying to
its
keep them
title.
alive. Oh, I see.
This
You're
looked
gonna
like it
put
was on mobile.
not necessarily, but I see where they're going with that. They got kind of they got kind of almost the living thing going here, where you can where you've got to get from one end of a maze to another, and your mission, of course, is to get them there without them all dying. And you put down the little you put down the little things and with the little arrows that they can go through and and the arrows typings, and then you can let them run around. It looks like the same thing with that rat experiment, the same sort of thing that went on with that rat experiment game for a while back. Crap, I don't remember the name of the game. Mousecraft.
Poor
Mousecraft. It was.
mouse.
No, it was
Oh
Mousecraft.
yeah, Mousecraft.
Um, and you have X number of different types of arrows that you can use, etc. So let's see. Description: on a
The
pitch
thing
black
is, I
night,
think
the sky is over, a farm split apart. A beam of shimmering light hits the ground and started pulling up the sheep inhabitants of the farm. The poor sheep woke up to find themselves hovering inside transport tubes or transparent tubes in a strange room. It's not clear what happened after that, but the lights went off and the sheep managed to escape from their prison. And that is when the dangerous adventures of these earthly creatures began on an extraterrestrial spaceship speeding through the interstellar darkness. How can you help the sheep? 61 levels, different completion modes, bosses, and diverse okay.
I'm going to
Many hours of
criticize
gameplay.
two things first. I'm going to criticize two things first. One, this feels like it will be more suitable for a mobile game. Just from the type of game it is, it seems to be aimed at the casual market. Like, I have no issue with the casual market; they're always quite fun to play. But I don't really usually find that they are more suitable for a device because with a PC, you usually sit around for a bit and play for quite some time. Am I right?
Usually, I've been known to do that for the mobile device too, but I much prefer to play, even some mobile games I prefer to play on PC over mobile, if only because mobile devices seem to hurt my hands. And that's why I don't usually have a
Hmm.
problem with a mobile port as long as it's solid. Um,
Yeah.
Lava Duder here says the bad
And
mobile
I
port
one one
because it
more thing that I want to point out is the dev's reaction, I'm assuming, because this was up posted on the 6th of September and it's got 3 comments. That is an unnaturally low amount.
not necessarily depends on how much. Let's see. Primarily game developed for PC. Idea in that was not to use the text on the buttons, making them pictograms. They do have some plans for some modifications if it gets through Greenlight. Well, okay, fair enough.
All right.
He wasn't rude and obnoxious about it.
Oh,
And I don't think it's
hang
actually.
on 1 minute. Hang on a minute. Okay, I found Running Sheep. It is on PC. It's now on Big Fish Games.
Okay, which would explain a
Um, it's
lot.
it's usually, I believe, it's 7 here, and it's on sale for $2.99 right now.
Okay.
And it was released back. It actually doesn't say. It doesn't say when it was released. It's got 2 stars, 27%. Reviews are too harsh. Good logic problems. Other reviews are way too harsh. Running Sheep. Good concept, but the game is unfair. A disaster. Quirky controls. Disappointing sequel. Really sweet graphics. When was this released?
I don't have the slightest idea. Internet Explorer.
Running Sheep.
Windows 7. It's probably a couple years old.
And was it just uploaded to Greenlight same guy?
That'd be my
Because
guess.
it seems a bit weird that you're uploading a 2-year-old game onto the Greenlight.
Okay, I'm gonna get. I much as I love a puzzle game, at this point I'm gonna say ask me again later because reasons. Um, there's too many question marks about this game, and I'm not really liking that thought. So, I may actually like invest the $3 and go check it out on Big Fish, and we'll see what happens. But that won't be today. So how
Right.
about we move? How about we move on to number 9?
Okay. What was it? Number 9.
Number 9.
Number
It's a
9.
5-year-old game. Reaper says.
5-year-old. What the hell? Okay, that's done with. Number 9. We
Number
have
9.
17 left.
All right, let's have a look.
Okay. This don't have
This
high
is
hopes.
Warrior Bob 2. And just from your thumbnail here, you're already not. Oh no. First person
Jeez,
3D
God,
platforming.
no.
Holy shit, no.
Look at that. Look at that jumping.
Oh. Unrelenting
That frame
foes.
rate. Oh God, a pepperoni man right there.
Uh.
Why do
Shaw.
people upload this?
I don't know.
What was Warrior Bob 1 like? There's an enemy float. There was an enemy floating across the lava
Uh huh. In the air. Way up.
in the air, and he
I am
misses the
not.
and he
Alright,
clicks through the
Reaper.
he clicks through the gate.
No, I'm not watching another running sheep trailer right now. Oh. No, no, no.
Jesus Christ.
What do you want to bet we
This is
got?
actually probably the worst game I've seen on Greenlight for a while.
No, at least since the last Digital Homicide Greenlight, anyway.
Oh no,
Um,
Digital Homicide have been quiet on Greenlight for
yeah,
a
I
while.
know. Well, they've had their issues.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm. How much?
But that's on
No,
Steam.
I'm not putting up with a minute and a half of that. Screw that. All right, very
Jesus
short
Christ.
thing here.
That's
Warrior Bob
automatically
2
going in the
takes you
car
through the
then.
depths of hell as a lowly god hunter who is on the hunt for the twin gods of hell. Okay, use of hell twice in same sentence. Bad. In order to succeed, you must overcome deadly terrain, relentless lava imps, and deadly bosses. Armed with nothing more than a ranged sword, really, and
Oh
insane
God.
jumping skills, you must, against all odds, kill both gods of hell. Warrior Bob 2 features the unforgiving terrain of hell, tumultuous ambiance, terrifying platforming, and relentless enemies. Can you imagine how the platforming would be terrifying? You don't know what the hell's going to be solid. Warrior Bob 2 is simply put the most unforgiving, challenging, and addictive first-person indie platforming hack and slash game ever created. No,
Hmm.
just no. Um, I'm gonna say so not interested. I can't hit that button hard enough. This is you're right, Jiba. This is nowhere near funny. This is a million miles worth of wrong. September the
Oh
5th.
God. Why does he have a wooden sword as well?
I don't know, and I'm not sure I want to, if we're being completely honest.
Like it looks like he's holding a picket fence.
Yeah, I just. Are you still watching that trailer?
No, I'm going through the screenshots.
Ugh. Here's
It
one.
isn't the lighting either. When it's brightened up, it looks even more like a picket fence.
Look, it's. Yeah, hell is made out of square rooms that look like they were covered in about 3 feet worth of shit. Uh. Yeah, I think it's supposed.
Reaper says, "Damn, I'm going to take some extra meds to decrease my blood pressure."
Ugh. Wow.
Do I dare ask what your vote is on this?
I already hit the no. I already hit the no hard enough to break the fucking mouse. It's just. I'm not
Like,
dealing with
free
that.
to play, free to play still isn't an excuse to put this up. He's tagged it as one, and he's also tagged it as horror
That's not a
and
horror
casual
game. It's not a casual game.
An
It's
action adventure casual free to play platformer horror game.
the only one of these that's actually valid is platformer. And this is not a horror game. This is. Wait. Back? Show me that again? Oh,
So
wow.
what?
The walls are melting.
Ah, Yeah.
No, really, they're melting. Look at them.
Yeah,
The way
like
these are
they've
textured
just
is.
copied and pasted. They've copied and the same texture that even clip into each other a bit
Well,
on the
it's not a
left side
matter
of
of
the wall.
clipping. It's that if you're talking about this right here, this is actually bad mapping. If he turned it upside down, he might have got somewhere. If he had alternated every other one upside down, he probably wouldn't have noticed. But this just looks like it's curved. It's like a melty funhouse mirror. It's just
Wait, leave that screenshot up. I'm gonna remind the viewers because they might have forgotten what this game is. This is an action adventure casual free to play platformer horror game from that screenshot.
I'll tell
And
your
how many I'm gonna
girlfriend you
that's
said that, Reaper.
69 again.
All right, how many we got left?
Let's see. We have. I need to delete that one because we've just done it. Not touching that thing again until I do the godlike coverage. We have 16 left.
All right, folks. Give me a number 0 to 15. Well,
Zero,
0 to F.
oh yeah, 0 to 16. I've put 1 to 16 anyway.
0 to F. I'm going to do this in the hex code. For those of
Let's see
you who
who
have been
posted.
7
7,
7,
7, and 7.
give me a second here. For those of you who are interested, I will be finishing up the Turing test coverage tomorrow. But there's something interesting at the front end of the game that we're going to poke at after we've seen both the epilogues. Okay. I have 3 votes for
So,
7. Give me number 7.
number 7.
Then
Okay.
we can take 4 and 8.
Oh, we have another Badgermon here.
Oh dear. How bad is this gonna go? Cutie Monsters Battle Arena. Okay, one more Pokemon clone, except that this looks like it was.
Oh no!
Oh, it's a match 3. Looks like it was set for mobile. Oh,
So it's a Pokemon clone as well as being a Candy Crush clone. Well, no, not a Candy Crush clone, a Bejeweled clone.
yeah. Just wow. Uh,
How many of these have we covered?
what? Pokemon clones or
No,
Pokemon likes?
like how many Bejeweled clones has there been on Greenlight?
I have no idea, and I don't think
Because
I
I've seen
want
like
to.
20. I've seen 20 in the span of 2 months that Godlight's been up. I'm
Yeah.
being dead serious. I've been counting.
All right. Oh, look, the Pokeballs are cubes. Yeah. No, this does not interest
An,
me in
a,
any way.
an adventure strategy RPG casual simulation game.
No, no, they're not. Give me number 4.
Give me a sec. I need to vote no and add the question.
Shonda, hi, welcome to the stream.
Hey, hey, Shonda. What number
Uh,
you wanting again?
actually, give me D.
D. Okay. Okay, this one actually has sort of 2 links linked to it. One of them's the game and one of them's some form of evidence. I've dealt with this guy before and he doesn't listen to me at all.
Hello, the Shonda. Welcome to the stream. All right, click. Let's have a look.
All I'm gonna say is the game itself thing.
Ultimagus. Okay.
I'm not sure if it's Ultimagus or Ultimagus.
It doesn't matter, I don't think. University of Greenstone. What does it do? A great evil is rising in the east. Well, that's very Diablo of you.
A
Oh.
strategical shooter.
Right. Try not to get ahead of me on the.
Alright, I'm 30 seconds in.
Yeah, I'm not quite that far. Looks like he's throwing fireballs at little maids and zombies.
Can I just say the sprites are really small as well?
Yeah, that's actually not good. That's not going to be great. Spells and magical trinkets to unlock. Eek. Oh. Right. And your gameplay is actually very limited.
Mm.
It's a
Well, we'll
side-scrolling
see what
shooter where you
happens.
don't scroll.
Mm.
The
It
enemies
sort of
just
looks like it has the settings. Looks like the settings of Heroes of Might and Magic, but in a sort of weird non-side scroller game.
yeah. I I'm actually not impressed. It looks like they put some work into this, but I'm just this is not my idea of a fun time. Even if the dev has been doing really icky stuff. Yeah, you could probably throw out
Yeah, they.
you could put that together in Game Maker in like 3 minutes.
Mhm. Can I
And
just show you
apparently,
something that this what this guy's been doing?
you can show me. It's a question of whether or not I want to see it, because
Uh,
he's already getting a
you
no
want
vote.
to you
So go
want to
ahead.
see it?
Oh dear.
Me and a few other people were calling this guy out on what he was doing here.
Okay, let's have a look. I'll go ahead and Zealwin looks good. Voted yes. Please vote my game as well. Oh jeez. Yeah, that's a
And
bad thing.
what he was, let me tell you what happened after this. He's, as far as I know, he stopped spamming. He didn't, but he sort of pulled like this sort of thing where we didn't really know why people were so angry, if you know what I mean.
Hmm.
And what he's doing now is he's deleting any comments that even mention his history of spamming as well.
Bad
Like,
dev is bad.
oh,
Your game is shit, and you're horrid. Don't
like
do
here,
this,
I'm,
guys.
I'm gonna
Really.
post a, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post a comment on the Greenlight page mentioning his spamming history and watch it get deleted within seconds.
It'll probably get left up there for at least 10 minutes. We will check on it. We will have people checking on it here. Let's involve the chat here. I want to know. Here's the thing we're looking at right now. Yeah, the gameplay is just. I'm not impressed. 13 enemies and different enemies in 4 boss fights. So that's not big enough. Uh, Especially when you have 19 spells, you're trying to stretch 13 enemies over 50 freaking levels. Um,
Right, if you refresh the page, you should find a comment there.
okay.
And there's the proof that I've put a comment there. We'll check that out later and see what happens with it.
Okay. We're in the right position. Now we're going to reload. Okay. Okay. So, he missed a spot.
Actually, I'm
Haha.
also gonna post the same link in the comment as well.
I posted the link in I posted the link to the chat. You guys keep an eye on that post and let's see how long it takes me to find it.
Right, do you want the next one? I think I
Mm,
already voted no on it. Yeah.
yep, give me number 4. We'll
Number
see where we're at.
4, we have 14 left. We're going through them quite quick.
Yeah, we've got a lot of really
It might have been because we have less people on here now, so there isn't as much discussion.
All right.
Okay.
What's next? We've still got time. I can do some other stuff.
Strategy RPG.
Strategy RPG called Mini Warriors of Three Kingdoms. And
This looks like a mobile port.
it doesn't matter. Mobile port isn't
Is
the issue. It's a question of whether or not it's actually going. It looks like it could actually be useful on PC.
It looks like another Shop Heroes game,
Um.
but maybe just slightly better than Shop Heroes.
Well, actually, you know what I'm actually seeing is that it's the other game that it was the other game that we did a couple of weeks ago, or I put on Squirrel Play Live a few weeks ago. Barbarian something or other. Let me
Barbarian. I can't quite remember that.
hold on.
Did I stick it in? Did I put it in the Godlike collection or something?
I don't. No. Hang on. Let me. It was something. It was something I got from another source. I played it and it was actually kind of funny. Let me just check and get the name of that because that was actually kind of a cute game anyway. Um, I'd know it if I saw it. No,
Yeah,
no, 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 no.
here's a point that HGI's just made in the comments. He's actually pointed out that the game is on mobile, but it's actually free. And this guy's apparently wanting to charge for the Steam release.
Well, I don't necessarily have a problem with that as long as the whatchamacallit disappear. The
The mobile port
microtransactions.
are microtransactions, okay.
As long as the microtransactions go poof, I don't care. Um, if they don't go poof, then it probably shouldn't. Then you don't want to. Then charging for it would be kind of uncouth.
The thing is, it looks like those sort of games where it has the base management aspect to it as well as the actual part of the game that might actually be fun, where you can buy extra gold, buy extra whatever to build extra stuff. So I'm assuming the microtransactions won't go away.
Well, if they don't go away, then you don't want to do. Then it's probably going to serve you much better on mobile. I mean, that's just all there
Hmm.
is to it.
Like free to play game on mobile with microtransactions, I have no issue with. But if you want to charge money up front, if it's a small amount, it might be, I would say, might instinctively, because if it might redeem the microtransactions being in the game. But if you take a game like Deus Ex Mankind Divided and then put the microtransactions in there, that's when you're gonna get criticism for it.
well, that's what I'm going to hammer your ass for it. Bardbear, was that it? I think that's it. Uh, that's the right one? No, I don't think it is. It's one of these.
I can take a look at the library as well.
Nope, that's not it. Because it's one that I have. It's one that I got.
Barbarian? Barbarian.
No, it's
Is
not
that it?
Barbarian. Well, that wasn't the right one. I forget the name of it, but it actually had a pile of barbarians whose entire purpose in life was to take over the known world. Guys try to get
Sounds
his
like
son to
David
actually turn
Centauri.
into a proper barbarian, which is not a thing he was doing. Was not a thing he was inclined to do. He'd rather spend his time on Flakebook or the local equivalent. It's been a while since I
Hmm.
covered it. I'm not gonna dig it out here, but if I find it, I'll put a link in. I'll put a link in the description or something.
Okay.
Okay,
Do you want the
so
next piece?
as soon as I wrote this one down, because I'm
Right.
not actually, it's not a bad game. It's not something I would. It's really not something I would buy. Oh wait, nope. Yeah, give me the next one. We're not doing that one. Come
Okay.
on. Number
Number
8 was the other one that
8.
Simon pulled out.
Good thing you didn't finish that sentence. Otherwise, YouTube will have demonetized you.
Yeah, I know, right? What's up with that?
Okay, this looks like it might have something to it.
Glorious Champions by you what mate. Okay.
The developer doesn't sound professional, but the opening trailer seems to start off okay,
Frozen District.
and the image looks pretty decent.
Looks like kind of a base building thing. Tower
Mm-hmm.
defense.
A
Abs-
strategy RPG, massively multiplayer. I don't think it's massively multiplayer. I can see maybe strategy RPG, or maybe just strategy. I mean, really.
Yeah, it does. It looks like a strategy game. You start out laying your people out and you move them
Don't really see
around
any
and
RPG elements unless it's maybe turn-based combat or something.
I don't know.
Yeah, this just looks strategy.
Yeah, it just looks like a stock strat. It kind of looks. It's got kind of that Shining Force feel almost to it. Not quite, but
Early access,
this
coming
year
early
on
access
Steam.
Q4 2016.
Um, I'm not seeing anything really great here. I mean,
I mean, I'm just sort of meh about this. Like, it looks like work was done. It looks like it might be sort of okay for a strategy game, but I'm not sure why. But I can sort of see this maybe getting boring after a bit.
Well, it would depend on how much you like strategy games. I mean, if you like this kind of thing, then it'd probably be fine. Um,
Hmm.
they actually did some work on the animations here, and it looks like they did try, even if they have borrowed their assets or bought them, what have you. It looks like they actually tried to do something with it, so it's probably not horrid.
Hmm.
Um,
Has this guy done anything else, or is this his first?
I
Okay,
don't,
this guy's put up a game called Warlocks on, and it's been released on Steam,
your
which was
Greenlight,
an act platformer
your
arcade
description
game.
here actually looked like, oh, I see what he's trying to accomplish. It's
What's he
online
doing?
turn-based RPG where you can beat with your friends and foes, trying to conquer the world using your own carefully raised army. Um,
That still doesn't sound like massively multiplayer. It just sounds like you're adding co-op into the game.
no, it's not co-op. It's
The studio's name's Frozen District, and the game they got on Steam's called Warlocks versus Shadows, and it's currently setting up mixed reviews.
okay. Um, I don't know. Might be worth a go. Maybe.
Mm.
HCI says no thanks, and I'm kind of in the same spot here with HCI. I mean, it. If I got a copy of it, I'd review it, but I probably wouldn't go out of my way to buy this.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to click on no thanks
And the
on
next
this one.
one.
Yeah, hit me.
Delete, shift there. Okay, should we get the chat to pick another number, or
How about some more numbers? How many we got left? What, 12?
let me check. Yep, 12 exactly.
Okay. Somebody roll a d12. One of you guys has got a d12. I know it.
12, yep.
All right, he was first. Bring it on.
Okay. Oh
Realize,
God.
just realize that all of these things are very subjective. We'll do 10 next. Oh dear.
The
Okay.
music's horrible.
I'm not even
Tagged is
listening to
free to
it.
play.
Jax is a free-to-play shooter, and it looks like you guys tried to redo combat just badly. And oh, what is the color scheme? Oh, that
Okay, this
is.
Bacoba Studio put out a better version of this.
Oh, this is actually the original map for combat, no less. The most basic map for combat, and actually the ranges are about the same. What the
Oh God, and he says he's got new graphics in. This is the new graphics.
Oh, no, 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 no.
What was his original graphics like?
I don't want to. I don't have the foggiest idea. I don't think I want to know. It's like combat on ice. Just
Looks
wait
like
for him
he's
to shoot,
slipping and sliding all over the place.
because he is. On what dam? And there's no apparent damage.
Yeah, there is. It says how many times the tanks shot each other at top left and top right.
Okay, that just means you didn't want to do a little explosion animation. It's wow, no more, no more, no more, no more. Just no
Please
more.
watch until the end of the video. Please
No.
watch till the end of the
Oh,
video. Watch
oh
it. Watch it.
no.
You have to. It has the single best moment of the trailer at the end.
The guy's desktop. Oh,
No, before that, like
blue
maybe
wins.
15 seconds before it ends. Yep, blue wins. No explosion of anything at the tank.
Just
It literally just comes up once you've hit 10 times. Blue wins.
no, and I'll take number 10 now, please. Thank you.
Okay. You're
Oh
not even wanting to look at the description?
no, I don't need to.
Okay, number 10.
That is horrifyingly painful.
Give me a second here to clear that from the list. Number 10.
Um, the Drifty
Okay, this
Tank.
looks...
Apparently, the
Yeah.
dev has decided he's gonna. Oh, it's a local multiplayer top-down shooter. Uh,
Oh right. Terrain looks well.
hang on, hang on. If
Some of
this is a Steam Greenlight trailer for Infinite Desolation, and we just got this thing loaded. All right.
Oh right. I was wondering what you were talking about there for a second.
I had actually
I was
scrolled down
saying
just a hair to have a look at something they said in the
the
comments.
description.
Uh,
I was saying that the terrain here seems to vary. Some of it seems quite detailed, and some of it just seems bland.
it's your top-down Diablo style thing,
But with guns,
but with
so Diablo's
guns.
set in the future.
Could be.
There's a demo out as well.
If there is a demo, well,
There
that's
is a
always
demo. It says it's on a demo upon IndieDB.
okay. Your your little mappy thingy. This is actually looking like that other game that I played a few days ago.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. That demo of a game. What was it called? Asphalt or something?
No, I have
It
to go
was
back and
it,
look.
it was begin with an A. It began with an A. I'm pretty sure of that.
Okay.
That that spaceship at the end of it didn't really look detailed either.
Oh, it doesn't look horrible. It just looks like it was just kind of assembled out of random dribbles.
Yeah, like nothing really seems entirely consistent.
Well, even if it did, I mean, there's a limit to what. There's not really a limit to what you could do with something like that. So,
Yeah, like look at the what's 1, 2, 3. Look at the
uh,
fifth screenshot. You have
dropship
quite a
down.
highly detailed
The one I
rock.
was thinking of was dropship down.
Oh, okay. Look at the fifth screenshot for Infinite Desolation. You have quite a highly detailed rock and a really highly detailed train system there.
Uh
But
huh.
then everything else looks just sort of bland, like the desert, the spaceship.
And that's actually something that could reasonably happen on an alien world, or even in a desert here. Um, yeah. This is reminding me entirely too much of dropship down. And unfortunately, I think I made my opinion on that one fairly clear. And this looks like it was
Mm.
actually. This actually looks like the Unity menu. So, all right.
I'm
Um,
sticking. I'm sticking an ask me again later on it.
I'm gonna put a no thanks, not interested, just because I've been recently burned by one like that. It doesn't look bad, and if you enjoy this kind of a shooter game, then this is probably for you. But it's not for me.
Next one,
Um, Number 10.
number 10.
All right.
Oh wait, we've covered this. We've covered this.
Which one was it?
That was from last week.
Oh yes, we did. We covered this one last week. We kept that
1 to 9.
1 to 9 then. As number 10 didn't work. Let's have 1 to 9 plays. Yep, 1 to 9. Name of Dev Pony Bomb Studios. I'll tell you what a pony bomb is.
I don't want to know.
It's a bomb it's a hazard to young children and small animals that hang around behind the horse.
No, that's digital homicide.
No. It's you have to. All right. Reaper says
Oh,
one,
okay. He got
and
there first.
then we'll have number 6. All right. Global superpower disaster struck.
Actually,
Earthquake disaster. This
before we
is
get to
Korean.
6, I need to show you. I need to show you something else linked with this game.
Okay, we'll get that. No, we're no. Actually, we reset the numbers when we after 4 and 8. So this is Korean. This is a Korean piece. It's in and
Well, it's
our trailer is in
dubbed as
Korean.
languages English and Korean.
Well, we'll see. Um,
Global superpower disaster struck. Earthquake disaster.
yeah, that sounds.
I like it when the vehicles go through each other,
Yeah,
and I
that's.
like it when I like it when the buildings sink into the ground, and I like it how the trees are just black, and you can
And
climb on top of
that
the trees
is
just by
a
approaching.
taxi bus ambulance. Um, there's an ambulance. There's that bus ambulance thing again. Um,
For
crunch.
once, you're actually ahead of me in the trailer.
Uh, there's an awful lot of traffic right here. There's a Humvee and a medical truck,
Yeah, all
and
the traffic's going at an awfully slow pace for a place that's been struck by an earthquake.
well, it's not going at it's actually going at an awfully quick pace when you think about it. I mean, what do you got here? This is
It's just
Frogger with
like going at
military
20 mile an
vehicles.
hour.
This is Well, that'd be awfully quick because usually in a place like this, everybody's trying to get out. You'd have gridlock.
Mm.
You'd have complete gridlock. Yeah, it looks like Frogger to me, and no, I'm not impressed. Um,
It looks sort of like Crossy Road, actually.
it doesn't matter. Crossy Road's based on Frogger anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't care. Um,
Alright, I need to show you something else linked with the game first before we move on,
okay, hit me.
because it's actually quite amusing.
It probably is a. All right, let's have a look here. Okay. I think I'm actually gonna before we get on to that next one to number 6. I'm gonna do something else. You said you were gonna show me. Oh, this is the same game, only in
Yeah,
Korea, only in Korean.
yeah.
And
And
this,
on a separate Greenlight page.
oh dear, that's no good. Let's
The
take a
exact
note
same
here.
trailer with the same English title
Except that it's
and with
written
more comments.
and somebody else's workshop. That's just freaking brilliant. All
Yep.
right, let's do something. Let's do a Kit had just sent me one. We're gonna do it next. Cat story.
Okay.
Here we go. That's lots of lofties. It's like 5
I'm not sure what
lofties.
happened with your mic, but you like screeched into it or something.
I'm sorry, my bad. Okay. All right. This is our Steam Greenlight trailer for Cat Story. Casual platformer puzzle action adventure. Well, okay. I suppose action adventure could probably cover damn near anything. Two best friends embark on an adventure. And discover the secrets of a dark corporation. Oh dear.
And this is Cat Story.
Scoot over, you're doing this trailer all wrong. What do you mean, all wrong? They want to see gameplay. Okay, I see what's going on here. These devs are taking the piss. Here, I'll do it.
Yeah.
There we go. We got the kitty and her little bunny helper.
Sprites are quite small. But
Yeah, they are, but it's
sort of
not.
seems
They're not
sort of seems a bit more suitable for this.
Yes, it does. Work in
Action
progress.
adventure
This will look
casual
a lot
platform.
better when it's done. I like that in the upper left-hand corner. That was kind of fun. It's a platform with lives and really wonky physics, adventure platforming, puzzles, run, jump, scratch. Oh, that could be, and it's due out summer of next year. And apparently there's a demo. Do we see a demo? Where's the demo? Oh, it's
Um,
on. It's
it's on
also
the
on.
Kickstarter.
Oh, cool. Um,
It, I
sure.
think you need to donate a certain amount before you get access to the demo.
I don't know. It's got
They're
590
asking for an
bucks.
awful lot here. They're asking for $10,000.
That's not what we call an awful lot. Um, let's see. Where's the demos?
Give me a sec,
Uh,
I'm gonna check.
and you get your name in the credits if you give them $1. $10, you get a game download link, which is probably going to be right close to what it's actually going to cost. Two copies of the game and early access for $25. Click here to try the demo. And they say the demo is pretty
Okay, so
rough.
the
It's
demo's
actually,
on Dropbox.
yep. And I'm going to download it because that sounds like fun. Just give me the freaking
Apparently, if you
download.
pledge $777, not totally sure why it's that amount. It's an amount you apparently get to design one of the boss battles,
Ooh, cool. That'd be fun.
and you're credited as a developer.
Nice. Design a boss. Early access. Physical box copy. Woohoo. Design a gun. You can design a gun if you want to be a scientist. And give them $333. Includes your character and a line or two of your own dialogue as a guest at the cave-in. Creating your sprites unless your writing skills are phenomenal. Okay. Cool. And you can go hang out in their Discord for free. Get a few desktop wallpapers, some avatar icons, and a fan site kit. So, sure, why not?
I'll do it.
I'm game. They're not actually out for 10 grand. Doesn't sound like an unreasonable amount of money for a game like this. Uh, all right, and so actually there we go. We got something really nifty from Tickete because cat games apparently are a
Okay.
thing. Okay, wait. Back. What is that?
What's what?
Reagan Prime 21. That's what I
What are you
thought I
looking
was
at?
looking at. Look at the picture. It's one of the screenshots here. Look
Vegan Prime 2116.
Reagan Prime 2116. You got something that looks like the Gepper with some cat ears.
Do
Oh
they do
dear.
they need to change that? Do they need to change that for the release or something
No,
for
no, no,
copyright
no, no.
reasons?
It's all cool. It's all
Okay,
cool.
good.
That is just actually what that is freaking hilarious. That's just funny. And the Ronald of Reagan is dead. And Nancy has not. Nancy and the girls have not been big on like on creating waves for it. So all right, let's have number 6.
Number 6. We are actually going through this really quickly.
Yeah, I know. We're actually gonna get time to like explore a little bit more. Let's have a look. Oh, Medieval Z. I see this going really
Is
well
this
or really
supposed to be?
badly.
Is this supposed to be a clone of Castle Miners A or something, which is actually a
No,
clone of something else?
no. Actually, it looks like I should put some work into the terrain. Looks like a survival
Mm-hmm.
game.
Ah, right. Okay. You've already got
Yeah,
props in my book for that.
you don't for me. I don't do those. I don't really like those. So you could build your own
Well,
little
me and
fort.
Zax do.
Well, you know, Zaxter can be all about that, and I'm not gonna. It's
Well,
okay.
why do you think I've been addicted to the forest this last week?
I don't know. Yeah, pretty much. That's gonna be pretty. That's pretty much gonna be my vote too, Simon. Just because I don't really, okay, that's just the no of no's. That's not gonna work. You're just
Well,
putting zombies in a medieval setting now. You're really
looking
not
at
even being
this,
original here. I mean, I
well, he
give you
actually
some
is.
props
He actually
for.
is being original. He actually is being original. He's putting zombies in a medieval world.
Well, yeah. Most of those games are
That
modern. Oh, and they're fast. Check that shit out. I don't know where the massive
like it
multiplayer part
isn't.
comes in, but
It doesn't look perfect, but I think it does have potential to be pretty good.
it could be, and it might just be a well. The animation. I'll give them this. The animations aren't bad, and that's bad. Multiplayer zombie hordes, castle building, mimic dynamic weather. I'm gonna say no. You are entirely free to disagree.
Yep, I am. And I already have.
Uh huh. Reload, you Mickey Mouse. Oh, Jesus. Shall reaping Christ on a popsicle stick.
It is a happy upvote from me.
Uh, no thanks. Not interested. Are you really okay? Good. Now we got that caught up. Um, zombies. Yep. You probably have seen that zombie model before. I'm pretty sure I've seen that dudes in a couple different
Yeah, I'm pretty
places.
sure that that's a free. I'm pretty sure that that's a free Unity asset.
But even if it is, it's actually being used. It's being used appropriately. There's stuff to do.
Hmm.
I don't like this type of game, so I'm gonna vote down. I'm gonna vote no.
Okay.
As
I wonder where the cross-platform multiplayer comes in. Does this mean it's going to be on different systems?
PC and Linux, and you won't have different.
Probably.
Well, no, that's what it says right here. It says platforms
Oh,
PC
does
and
it? Where?
Linux. Yeah, right there at the top, right
At the
under
very
that
top.
blinky thingy there. Ah, wow. The thumbnail blinks and is driving me insane. All right, how many we got left? We should have what, eight, seven?
Sorry if you heard anything bad. I accidentally knocked my mic.
Ugh. We got what, seven or eight left?
7, yeah.
All right. Um, 0 to 6, folks. Let's have something.
2. Okay.
Okay, number 2. Simon will agree.
Is he agreeing with number 2 or one of our opinions?
Well, he's he's agreeing. He's apparently agreeing with the number 2, and so does Shonda. So, and
Oh,
then
okay.
Jiba wants the current number 7 in a minute. Following the late draft, it may be subject to change. It was a level for a live stream. Oh gods.
Oh no. It's bad when you like there was a game we did either last week or the week before where there was a guy that uploaded a Let's Play video as a trailer for an RPG Maker game.
It looks like that's what he's done here. Just Overwatch chunks.
And the oh god.
Because that is Overwatch.
I'm not sure what Topcaster is.
Guessing it's about being trolled the shit out of. Or maybe we're just not doing
Huh?
it. Or maybe we're just, or maybe it was just, I was just, okay. I get it now. Okay. The whole front end of that was just him taking the piss. Now he's dreaming and he's gonna go back to what the hell. I'm
It's probably a
confused.
good thing you muted this because I'm pretty sure this is copyrighted music.
Um, you can redress your caster as the Master Chief. Um,
I'll give him this. He's been truthful in the tags he's applied, unlike some others.
yeah, action adventure shooter arcade. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It hasn't marked it as massively multiplayer. He used Unity and didn't change the UI very much. But
It isn't. It isn't massively multiplayer, role-playing, super racing, arcade, brilliant horror genre.
mhm.
Fight against real streamers, as if this is only. So is this going to be like Super Fight, where the only way you can play the game is if you have a Twitch account or something?
No, I think what it is that he's just grabbed the names of a bunch of streamers and thrown them in there. Mr. Crinkles, uh, developers. Yeah. Wow,
Hmm.
guys, is this memes? I think it is.
Probably is.
Well, developers uh, was actually something that was put out that was given by him, was part of a speech that ran from by Steve Ballmer at Microsoft one year. Trent Sterling, Cloud Raiser. Um,
Freeze the screen at when. Okay, Reaper's saying posted on DH in the trailer when the game chat appears. Freeze the screen and look at the chat names used. Okay.
Okay. Let's go back then.
Full screen. This sort of matches in with the fact that Gibanir said that this was another BMC title.
Okay. This is, of course, supposedly a polished draft copy. Uh,
Bonozo. This guy's got another game up on the workshop.
I'm not sure I want to know. Give me number 7.
It's been greenlit.
I'm going to put a no on this one and ask for number 7. So that Jeep Yarth can have
Okay.
his 777 and before we actually change it to do it for 0 to 4. Because we're down to like 5 of them now, I think.
Currently 6. 5 when we get this one done.
Alright. This is the
Warp.
last one on the list. And this is Warp. Alright. One gameplay trailer. Let's do it. Starting off kind of slow, aren't you? Oh, that's why. A perfect strategy game about outsmarting your opponent. Music by
Strategy
Michael
custom
Shane
free to
Prather. Move your pieces to the goal tiles on the other side while evading capture by your opponent. Okay, so it's checkers.
Basically.
It's chess with checkers rules. You can't move here, but you could move there.
The thing is, all the pieces are the same piece. There isn't a king or queen or anything like that. Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking of chess, sorry.
Okay. And I see where the strategy comes in. You can only move X directions based on the symbol that is on the square that you're in.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, okay.
So depending on the arrows used, you can only move to certain spots. Like if there's one arrow in the diagonal place, you can move one diagonal. But if there's like 4 arrows pointing at one square, you can move like 4 squares back.
You're actually, I think, only able to move one at a time, but you must move in. You must move in a direction that is actually on the thing.
Okay.
And you can do local multiplayer and network multiplayer. So
Seems pretty decent.
create your
Work
own
was
game
done into it.
boards.
It's nothing original or anything like that. It's been done before, but
This is the first time I've seen it done like this. What they did was they took checkers and chess and kind of mixed it up and put a little twist on it. Warpisawesome.com. Okay. Apparently warp.com was taken. Or Warp the game was taken. Okay. You know what? Sure. I'll bite. I'll bite. Apparently you can move more.
For some reason, the user's name's just called Team.
Whatever makes him happy. And it's going to be free to play. So, sure, why not? It's free. It has some effort gone into it. Might as well. I have no reason. I don't see anything here that would make me want to dump it in the bin. Or toss it 5 miles to the nearest skip.
You ready for the next one?
Yeah, give me something.
I'll ask the chat again. I have 5 left. 5, okay.
5 it is. Five it to be.
Nikojishi.
Okay, did you enter that now? Have you already entered it?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, Nekojishi. Ooh, I've actually been looking at this one. Okay, big tiger dude. This is actually Chinese. It came to Chinese. It's a tiger.
Traditional
Uh,
Chinese, I think, is the origin language.
mm, maybe not.
Think
Uh,
not?
I think maybe not because neko is actually the Japanese word for cat, and not the Chinese word.
Yeah, but the thing, language is on the screen, even though the title sounds Japanese, the language using the trill looks like it is traditional Chinese.
Well, that could be, but Nekojishi means Catman spirit.
Okay, this already sounds like a weird game.
It would come out in English. It would come if you take the Japanese Nekojishi and turn it in, translate it to English. It's Catman spirits because the other possible translation wouldn't work.
Not much gameplay shown in the first trailer. What's the second one like?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. Lin Hu.
Because currently I've learned nothing about what the game's actually going to be. Like, I've just seen like a montage of characters that's going to be in it.
Looks like just. It almost looks like it's going to be kind of an animated movie thing because that's really all we're seeing here is just
Yeah.
animation. It could be it's just an animation game or visual novel or something. Gay
Oh,
romantic
it is a
visual
visual
novel.
novel.
Okay? Gay roman it's a yeah, gay romantic visual
Okay,
novel. So with cats. Lynxes and
for some
tigers and
reason.
who should I share my bed with? The tiger, the leopard, or the one that, or this yeah, Nekojishi is a gay furry romance novel including Taiwanese folk religion, Aboriginal culture, and anthropomorphic characters. Uh, yep, three feline spirits. You will be playing as our main character, Lin Tian Lao. Born within a family of oracles and never cared about the family business. He wants to be an ordinary student, and that's just not going to happen today. Uh,
I don't really think this is gonna do much for me.
it won't do anything for me. I'm just kind of meh. Uh,
Like, it's free to play, fair enough, but I don't really see them showing much of what they've got. I just see them showing maybe what could possibly be the introduction to the game, like the animated sequence.
some of the
I think I saw like
some of the
I think I saw
screenshots are a
three
little
frames of
more.
dialogue.
Some of the screenshots are a little more indicative, which is okay, but
If only it was in English.
we've got English UI. How's that?
Mm.
We got English UI. But
Like
no,
half the screenshots are in Chinese and half the screenshots are in English.
mostly the UI shots.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. My
I'm gonna
level of
stick
disinterest is high.
one.
If you're into gay furry romance novels, then go for it, because it doesn't look like it's going to be badly made. But I don't. I'm not interested. Just no.
Mm.
Okay.
Next one.
Moving on.
We have four left.
All right. 1 to 4, folks. Pick your bets. Pick your bets. Place your votes. Number 3.
3, okay.
Shonda wants number
Hang
2
on,
after
what's
that.
posted into the wrong chat?
All right, there's number three. Number
Oh,
three shall
oh.
be. Well, number three shall be. Flap for life. There you go. Hey, that's the other guy.
This guy
That's
was
the other
already
one from
covered
Fime.
today. Yeah.
We already covered him once today.
Yet
And
again, that cheap, game.
why is this being retarded? Up there we go. All right. This looks kind of like the last thing. Looks like the last game we looked at. The was okay. Mouse control. This is the guy that's running sheep, right? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one whose behavior
Mm.
wasn't great.
No, it was Ziggy's Chase.
Oh, Ziggy's
That
Chase.
Hedgehog game.
I like that one. Okay. In-house author chiptune music, which makes me happy. Flap your wings and unlock all the achievements. Okay.
This sort of looks like all of the Flappy Bird ripoffs that have come out.
I don't know. I'm inclined to give it a little bit of patience. Um, he found a 3D model of of himself in a small dress.
One problem that I have is that it's for free to play. I'd probably give it a chance, but it isn't tagged as that. So I'm basically asking to get a game that I can play on a browser, or maybe a bunch of games that I can combine and get the same amount of enjoyment out of it as a browser game.
I wouldn't even bother with a browser game most of the time. Is that what this is supposed to be? It says PC, Mac, and
No.
Linux, so um, you know what? As long as it's charged for appropriately, I'd probably screw around with it for a while. Uh,
I'm still sort of repelling away from it at the moment, at least. Like, I don't think he's
okay.
shown enough here to define a price tag.
I don't think he has either. Thanks for the better idea than the original. Yes, we plan not to go over the $1 to $2 price tag. Sure.
I'm still gonna click a no on it. I still think I can get more
Uh,
enjoyment out of the browser titles.
it's just too
And plus,
casual to
is
be
the game
boring
going to be
for
played
me.
in that? Is the game going to be played in that TV-like screen that was shown in the trailer? Because the screenshots don't have that in.
Probably not. I think that was actually just a stylization they did for the trailers.
Or that just
They
is that
did the
just a
same
trailer
thing,
effect?
they just did the same thing in the other one too. You fly with the bird. Look at the gameplay video. I don't actually see this as being Flappy Bird, to be honest with you. Sure, I'll take it. Why not? What the hell?
No, I'm sticking by my no vote.
You can stick by it. You know what? I don't care.
Hmm.
Fat for life,
Okay,
says Catherine.
someone
You good job there, kitty. Fat for life. Right, we've
you
got
said
three
someone
left.
wanted two.
Let's go ahead and have number two.
Okay, number two.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
The screen, the
Hold on. I'm going
image
there.
doesn't really give me much hope.
Ancient
Okay,
Rome
okay.
2. Oh dear. Oh, this is that other guy with the sheep thing.
Bloody hell. Yep, this is the same thing. Developer of Next Stop 2, which looks the exact same as Ancient Rome 2, and Running Sheep Deluxe.
SimCity.
I'm just gonna quickly check them actually.
SimCity. That's what I see here. SimCity. Um,
Running Sheep was put up the same day as this.
I wouldn't be surprised. Um, yeah,
And
I'm.
Next Stop 2 was put up on the 29th of August. So he's put up 3 games in the matter of about 2 weeks.
I don't say anything about how long it's been in development, especially if the rest of these are on Big Fish. Um,
Mm.
yeah, no, I'm not. No, I'm not voting for this.
No.
I've got lots of SimCity games. I don't play them now. I'm not going to be bothered.
Hmm.
All right, moving
Right.
on.
Two left. Two
Uh,
left.
two left. Give me number one.
Number one. Hopefully this is
Oh, he
going to be
says
good.
check the comment section. Okay, let's check the comment section. Kind of like Seizure 3. If I will play in Japanese, I'll buy. Looks like you put effort into this. Reminds me of old classic favors of Masters of Olympus Zeus. Nero fiddled while the twin towers burned. Holy crap! Um,
Okay.
there's Zealwind. He actually voted that up. Um,
Reaper wants me to share this with you. It isn't a Greenlight entry, but he thought you might be interested.
okay. And these are all for Source Filmmaker.
Hmm.
Oh man. Oh, inverse kinematics for. Oh, I think I want to. Oh man.
I might check that out later, just out of curiosity.
Okay then. Ha.
This was the same. Oh wait, no, it wasn't the same guy. Never mind. It was just a guy with the same image profile.
Oh man.
This guy apparently spent 100 hours trying to get that up and ready.
That wouldn't
So he put
surprise
100
me.
hours of work into it.
I wouldn't surprise me for a minute. Especially IK rigs, those things can be a pain in the ass. All right, let's
He
have.
apparently used Team Fortress 2 assets.
You probably started with the heavy and worked it around. All right, let's move it.
Is that supposed to be offensive to him?
I don't know. Give me something out. Give me something out. Give me number one.
Number one, okay.
Yeah, that was Reaper Simon that sent that on. All right, number one, and then we'll take number one again. We've had this one.
Oh, right. So we have one more.
One more. Give it up.
I hope this one hasn't already been used. Please say it hasn't.
Oh,
It hasn't. Good.
high scores. Can you get the high score? Alexander in Uganda. That doesn't help you. High scores, it says.
So YouTube video edit.
Seen Greenlight trailer. Click the big
A
red button
strategy
to start.
casual, a strategy casual simulation free to play game. What is this? What are you meant to do?
Hold it for a certain length of time. I don't know. Or you have a
That's
timer.
the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You want a time limit for how quickly you can press something.
And you get a point every time. Yep. 1 point every time you click the button. Yeah.
So
You get a point every time.
quick time event the game.
Yeah.
Except no exhilaration or anything.
Except that
Just pressing a button.
it's cookie clicker without the cookies. It really is.
Poor guy. He has a high score of 304.
That could be bad. Okay. High score 2.
Thrilled by the positive response so far. New updates coming to high score Steam edition.
I'm going to vote no because I feel like being an honest human being.
The most dynamic thing he does in the trailer is just tilting the screen angle.
His description is as follows. Avoid not clicking button for high score. Features intense click reflex paradigm mechanics. Every 100 points the game goes ding. Play it now at Alexander and Uganda.hio/high scores. Yeah, I'm with Asset Fury here. It's garbage.
He's put up the game on Greenlight before called Color Shooters, and it's basically just an Asteroids clone.
Some people, I
Choosing
tell
a
you.
clone of asteroids and a clone of Cookie Clicker.
Except the Cookie Clicker was actually fun for the first hour. Oh, yeah. No, 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 no. Yeah, apparently apparently we're going to have to dig to Proxima Centauri to find at least a couple of good games. And we've already managed to get completely through the Indian Ocean from North America, and we're currently moving at high speed, or at substantial multiples of light speed, on our way to Uranus, so that we can get moving on that. Okay
Okay,
then.
Reaper, that game wasn't like Last Will. It just used the same house asset as Last Will.
Yeah, that wasn't like Last Will. It was the same asset house and finished in like 3 minutes. Um, which one was it? He did it just recently.
It was
Uh,
like the mansion.
I don't remember. He was on his best of, or it was an Jim
It was a full
Pressions.
release.
It was a Jim Pressions. And I saw it like 2 or 3 days ago. Let me look here
Well, I
because I
can
know
just
the whole
quickly
thing
check
was
as
like
well.
4 minutes.
As well.
Uh, he's got 1,400 videos. Damn.
Gonna see if I
Mhm.
can find it before you can. Near midnight.
Yep, there it is. Near midnight, and he finished the game in just a
5 minutes.
couple of days, or just a couple of minutes.
Not just a couple of days. That would actually be an amazing game.
That would be better than a 5 minute video that was literally a long play.
Taste the fear like never before. In other words, the fear that this game is so unholy short.
Yeah, they use the same.
And
They
it's in
use the
early
same
access.
asset pack as an early Jim Impressions. Yeah, they use the same asset pack that Nils did, although Nils did much more clever things with it. I actually watched a chunk of that and went, no, not so much. I don't like it. We're going. Off we go now. That is broken. All right, because I think Jim died and then it like kicked him over off, and then it kicked him over to the side. All right. So, if anybody's got any more, now would be the time to submit them to the Mellow. Pass those to him on Steam or drop them here in the chat, and I will cover them in a few minutes. I have to go and take care of a thing that all animals do, so I will be back in just a moment. You think you can entertain them for 3 or 4 minutes there, Mello?
I'll try to. I'll
All
try
right.
to.
Or
Can't guarantee anything.
you know what? Go through the stuff that's been go through the first couple of pages of the of Greenlight and see if you can find something that looks like it might be okay,
Okay.
or at least okay. Bad
Okay. At
taste in the
least
mouth right now.
okay. Okay. Right. Check through the recent submissions in Godlight. No, not Godlight. Greenlight. Okay, we've missed them. Okay. I'll drop them into the list. Give me a sec. We were thinking we were done with the bad ones. I've just gotten 3 more. Ugh. There. Okay, can anyone else find any more? See if we can just pile some more bad ones up for Croc. Heroes Evolved. Okay. I'll try and get that up on Greenlight and get it up. Oh, never mind. There it is. It's on the third most recent submission. Any other requests? Breathe. What do you mean? Breathe and exist. Are those two on Greenlight? Or are you telling me to breathe and exist? Are you talking about Breath? Because that's a game on Greenlight. That's been greenlit, apparently. Uh-huh. Croc is not going to be happy when he gets back. Because we've got 5 more. 6 more. He was thinking we were nearly done. Never mind, 5 more. 2 of you just submit the same one to me. There's another. Oh god, that looks terrible. Yeah, Croc said we should look for okay games. And look at what we're coming up with. Oh, he's not going to be happy when he gets back. Wait and see for Croc's reaction when he gets back, and I'll tell him that we've got 7 more bad games submitted by you guys. Ah. Is there anything that can be qualified as decent in the recent submissions? This looks alright, okay. Any link submitted we'll try to cover. Did not mean to do that.
Alright, so.
Hey, you're gonna love the amount of response we've gotten back.
Oh dear, how bad is it?
We've gotten 8 more.
8. Alright.
8.
Before we do that, I want to look at this thing here in my voting queue. It's called Weeping Doll.
Okay, fair enough.
Unreal Tournament. We're Unreal 4. Yay. A beautiful home.
I've seen something like this, I'm pretty sure.
An ordinary family. A little girl running around. Nice.
Sort of looks like Gone Home, but more emphasis on the horror than the story.
Well, maybe we'll see. I didn't think very highly of Gone Home either, but it was at least a game. Who's crying? Is it one of the dolls? Vote now, link in description. Well, okay, fine. Bedroom with a tatami. Or with futon there.
We've now got 9.
I've got one from Kete. We're going to do that one next.
Right.
Because Kitty might actually take me seriously. Final Quest 3D. Final Quest 2 3D demo. Complete with Bandicam.
Final
Okay.
Quest 2. Final Quest 2 3D.
RPG Studios presents Final Quest 2 3D. Okay. Oh, I know what they did here. This is that Game Smile engine that was just recently released on Steam.
Didn't we cover something like this like a week ago?
No, I don't think so. Uh,
Yeah, here we go. This is it. I found the final quest. Here it's this thing. It's one. It was recently put up onto Steam,
okay.
and it was put up under a different user.
Okay.
Actually, it was Sir Dan, who's a frequent Greenlight offender.
Oh dear. We got RPG Video 7. This looks like any standard RPG Maker game except with blocky people and in 3D.
So in other words, just so in other words, it's just a 3D remake of a bad RPG Maker game.
Mm, he's got a dash. Does that help?
No, because I'm pretty sure you had the dash in the original Final Quest. Actually, I've just realised. Yep,
Uh,
RPG Video 7, the guy who uploaded the RP Final Quest 3D, is the actual developer, and he just gave it to Sir Dan to upload because he paid for the Greenlight license.
right. We're
Is
just gonna.
let me get this straight. Is it a sequel to Final Quest, or is this just a remake? Because
I
it's
don't
dubbed as
know.
Final Quest 2 in the trailer, but it's dubbed as Final
No,
Quest 3D.
I can't tell. It looks like a sequel because this isn't the same layout. Even if it is blatantly 2D, they've done something different with it.
Hmm.
It's not the same. It's not. It's not actually the same thing here, which is good, I suppose. Um, let's jump back into this trailer here. Maybe there's some combat. Maybe there's a combat section we can look at. Looks like he's just kind of wandering around town at the moment.
Mm. And it's a 6.5 minute trailer.
Uh huh. There's some guy named Bennett with Ralph now. Oh, we do have some combat coming up.
Hmm.
A monster appeared. Yeah, that's definitely RPG Maker gone 3D. Only balanced differently.
At least he was a bit creative with the interface, I guess.
I don't
That's
know.
usually when
I
stuff like.
actually don't know that he was. I don't have $80 to check out Small Game Maker because that's really what it looks like he did it in.
Also
Uh,
appears the enemies aren't even doing any damage to them. They
no,
didn't
they
lose
weren't.
any health.
They weren't. Oh dear. Okay. So no, no
Uh-huh.
thanks. I'm really not interested. This doesn't interest me. And to say that about an RPG actually takes some effort here, folks. I mean, that's a thing. All right. Give me something, Mellow.
Okay, and we're gonna get another voting up 1 to 9.
Doesn't matter. Somebody give me something.
6 and 9 in.
Again with oh, Jiva. Fine, give me 6. Reaper asked for
Right.
69 last time. We'll give him that. We'll give it to Jiva this time. All right.
Continuum. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Continuum.
Or continuum, yeah.
Sort of looks like a kind of a puzzly game with the
Oh
hell.
god, this is just
Wh-
what is this?
This is something you could do in Unity in like 10 minutes. I know I've seen it done. All you're doing is shooting the enemies around barricades and shit and trying not to get hit while you shoot everything else. Got that twin stick thing going for it.
This is already an O.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. They didn't do anything as far as the uh
I'm a rock in the comments is basically summed up the whole game. You put little to no effort in basic aspects: the cover image, the gameplay, trailer, music, silence, I must say, graphics, description.
huh. Uh,
This was put up not too long ago, just a few hours ago.
yep. Give me number 9 now.
Number 9, I'm pretty sure I voted no on it.
I don't
Okay,
know.
number 9.
I haven't seen any of these. Okay.
Yeah, because they just came in when you were away.
Yep. We all end up alone. Greenlight teaser. Okay. Cancer, the doctor
Mm-hmm.
said. Um, take the treatment,
Okay.
fight the disease, manage your everyday life, speak to Nina. And when night comes,
There's an apocalypse.
apparently, or something. His art style is
Oh, we explore your inner nears and fears.
interferes and hopes. Okay, I get this now. I get it.
Okay.
During the day, you're a cancer-ridden,
Managing
you're
your
a
life.
cancer victim trying your damnedest to get through the day, and then you turn into a superhero while you're sleeping. Cool.
That sounds
Um,
really cool. And then you're fighting against the cancer as the villains. Okay.
okay.
I will happily greenlight that.
I will buy. I'll buy it. Sure. As a
Hell,
concept,
I'll even stick a fa I'll even stick a favorite on it.
that actually looks like it could be good. I really do. I much as I don't like cancer games, this one looks like this one's got some upbeat to go with the aha ow. So we're good. We're good. I'm okay with this.
Hmm.
Uh, okay. Um,
Ready for the next one?
yeah, give me number 8, and then we'll have
Number
number
8.
7, and then we'll go for, and then we'll work the.
There is no number 8. We're down to 1 to 7.
Well, fine. Give me number. Well, okay, number 7.
Okay.
Actually, Christ, give me number 4. Let's take the middle
Number
out of
4.
it
Okay.
first.
Okay.
Okay, let's have a look. And this is Heroes Evolved. Sounds free to play mobilely. And it's the same type
Looks awfully like the Smite logo.
Oh, jeez.
Actually, it looks awfully a lot like Smite.
Ready to
Smite.
fight in a. Yeah, right. Okay.
It looks like it has the Smite logo. It looks like it has the Smite gameplay.
Um. What the hell am I watching? Looks like a MOBA.
It is a MOBA. I'm pretty sure it is.
Screw that then.
Upcoming beta test in September.
No, thank you.
And it's due for release to fall 2016.
Yeah, good luck with that. Alright, now
No.
I've got one that just came in. Kanji no Owari. Okay. Oh,
What?
Kanji no Owari. It's Japanese.
Okay.
I know what the first word means. I just forgotten. Oh, introducing a new RPG. Oh, well now you've got my attention. Well, you've definitely got my attention now.
Looks a bit weird.
It could look a bit weird. It could actually be worth. It could actually be worth a lot. Um. Hiragana, katakana, and essential kanji, which means I actually have a little bit. I'm a little bit up on the game here. Enhance your rotation with addictive gameplay, so you get to wander around and play and have a grand old time. And you've got 4 really cute female characters, and it'll teach you Japanese. Um, sure, I get an education with my games. I'm down with that.
Hmm.
I'll do that. Uh, I'll take it.
Mhm.
Sakai Project does a lot of imports. I would take that just because just because it has material that we can use to actually learn the language. And the better you can learn the language, the better you learn the language, the better you're going to come out. So sure, I'm completely okay with that. I'd stick my kid in front of it.
Hmm.
Um,
I'm
and
sort of still iffy about it in the first place. Like, it's an educational game and all, but I haven't really seen much of the gameplay. Like, what do you do?
okay, there we got some review. And what you're going to do here is what it looks like is you start out with an enemy and you have to figure out which one in here matches the thing matches the you've got the kanji here and you have to figure out which one which one means that.
Okay.
For in this case this is the character yon, which is 4, or yotsu.
Hasn't this thing already been done a lot before?
um I've never seen it done the same way twice. Is what is kind of where I'm at with this, and this is the type of thing that they usually do for trivia type games.
Yeah.
Uh,
To me, this is just seems to be another trivia type game.
well, in essence, it is, but there's rather than testing your recall, it's trying to teach you something. Which again, I'm
Yeah.
always for in large ways. I know Jiba
Like,
says
I am
he'd rather
always.
use Rosetta Stone. But if you use Rosetta Stone for a start, or use this for a start and then move on to Rosetta Stone, I think you'd probably have a little bit more luck. This actually looks like it's going to be for
The
folks
thing,
that needs to.
the,
Go ahead.
the thing is though that there's tons of other games that have taught the same thing. It's already available on Steam. I fail to see why I need to pay just for another one.
This one here gets into a little more depth on some of things.
Does
Uh,
it?
yeah, and it actually has it's actually looks like it's actually based in the JLPT, which is
Like, I
the
don't really see. I don't really see any depth in it. I just see translations.
well, no, I'm talking about the depth, the instruction depth. Uh,
Where's the instruction?
okay, see here we have instruction. These are your review. These are the ones they're trying to teach you, and this is what they mean.
Yeah, I've seen that sort of instruction done before lots of
Okay,
times.
and then you have some difficulties where you can actually here. Let me pull this up here. Where it'll give you various readings and sometimes and the multiple meanings and etc. So there's a lot you can do here with this, and it'll give you the kana to read. This does interest me, and
Yeah,
that's
but
because
it's
I've been trying to get my head wrapped around Japanese for a while. I do the same thing for Chinese or Korean, and maybe Russian, some of the other different pictographical languages. But I wouldn't do that for, say, French, for example, because I can just read that out if I have to. I just
right.
really need to know the
Well,
pronunciations. This is actually a reading primer. It would work well anyone from about first grade up.
well, you can stick with your opinion, but I just think that this is just another language learning game that I've seen tons of stuff on before. I don't really think it adds any detail or anything new to it either.
Well,
And I
I've
feel to see
actually
why I
looked
need to
at
fork over more books over this.
Kitty is gonna pick on the Simon now. All right. All right.
Okay.
Give me
At least it moves away from me.
what?
At least it moves away from me.
All right. Give me number 3
Number 3. Okay.
because we only have 6 left.
Yeah, 6 at the moment.
All right.
Okay, this looks like what it's claiming to be.
All right. Let's have a look. Archaeologist simulator. Okay. It's another one of those cynical whack simulator on the end of a word after a word, and you get a thing. The most realistic archaeology simulator ever. I don't see that being the case. Discover an ancient technology. Okay.
I like how they also quoted the fact that it was the greatest archaeology simulator as well. Like it was said by someone that was actually
Right.
knowing what they're talking about.
Okay, so what we have is a first-person shooter to get coins, large yen coins.
And you fight against aliens, okay, based on the true story that I saw in a movie.
Fat slacker aliens.
With bodies that glitch into the ground when they die.
Hold on. Just give me a second here. Let me catch up here, Mr. Mellow.
No, the bodies were like right at the start of the trailer as well.
Yeah, I know. And then the aliens we saw was in T-pose. Oh. Good luck with that. Let's see. Okay, this is his Game Jam entry for Ludum Dare 36, which actually means quite a bit. So I brought in the aliens. That's why a lot of things look unfinished and polished, because the game was made in a couple of days. It was like a week.
Right.
Ludum Dares are like a week. Yeah,
This. I don't think this guy has an excuse because he's already got five games in total on Greenlight. One's been released.
Well, if he did it for a game jam, then I can see where it would look kind of meh at this point.
And
if he cleans it up,
it says a lot when the only game he's got Greenlight is called Massive Cleavage versus Zombies.
Oh, is it that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, meh. Massive Cleavage versus Zombies. Actually, you know what? I might. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Ask Me Again later and see if he doesn't clean that up some. I'm gonna keep an eye. I will keep an eye
on this.
I am, however, gonna keep an eye on it. So I'm gonna keep an eye on it so I can dig it out again later. But I don't see. It doesn't look great now, but I don't know.
Like, I don't really think, if the page is still up here, I don't really think that it should have a change of opinion, because he should get it right before he gets it onto Greenlight. Because this is going to be his first push of marketing of the game. It's get on.
Well, I would agree with that. The only reason I'm taking any interest in it at all is because it was actually originally done for a game jam, and he admits that it isn't finished. So, yeah, I played it too, Simon, and I didn't do nearly as well as Jim did. All right, give me number 3.
The thing is, he claims it isn't finished, but the thing is, most games on Greenlight aren't finished yet.
Yeah. All right, give me number 3 again.
Number 3, okay.
Then we'll do 2 twice, and then we'll do 1 twice again. All right. No, it's absolutely really bad. Are you ready? No. But I'm going to have to be, because here comes your trailer.
Oh, God.
Oh, dear. Oh, twin stick, destructible environment. Little bitty tiny characters so that you don't have to animate them very well. It's just... Yeah, no. This is not an arcade shooter. Arcade games have a lot more polish than this typically. Um,
Looks like a typical top-down shooter.
and not even and except not good. It wow, that's just vertigo inducing.
It should be
Uh,
retitled "Are you?" It should be retitled "Are you ready for a generic game?"
I'm not
Because there's
even.
nothing I really need to prepare myself for here. I'm seeing nothing new.
There's not even not. It's not that there's nothing new. There's just nothing. I mean, if that's all you've got, then you probably need to work on that some there, bud. All right, and this is actually a 3D video. It's a 3D model. Okay.
This was put up just under an hour ago. This was put up.
Yeah, it's been up. It's only been up. We'd only just started the stream actually, pretty much. Well, we were, yeah,
Mm.
just an hour ago. Let's see. Herp, derp, 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 derp. Okay, I think that's actually supposed to be the character itself. I'm not impressed. Buy your own. Buy your own RFL. What are you talking about RFL,
Um,
Simon?
what are they talking about actually?
BYORFL. Buy your own something. It might be Unreal Engine. It might be Unreal. I think actually, let's see. Um, our game is simple at first sight, but this ordinary gameplay and chiptune sound make the feeling of playing in old school arcades on gaming machines. 10 maps, 4 different types of landscape. AI can dodge your shells and fire ahead of your movement, so they can lead you. 5 bosses, yeah, no saves and 5 lives. Okay. Um, yeah, I'm going for no. I'm not impressed.
Yeah, I already clicked no before you could even finish reading reading the description.
All right, let's get number 2 out.
Number two.
Yeah, I still have no experience with JonTron. I have not gone to the trouble to go looking. Okay, No Way Out. Why?
This
Okay.
looks terrible already.
Very shiny
If there's
floor with
no
a symbol
if there's no
with a
way out,
repeating
what's going to
tiled
be the point of the
symbol on
game?
it. And we're going to shoot
Look,
zombies
looks
with
no
a
aliens.
handgun.
Oh no, never mind. Never mind. It is aliens. I thought it said aliens in the top left corner, but that's live.
This is alive. Might still be aliens. Looks like zombies. And
Apparently, it's a survival game because you have a hunger meter.
hooray. No, it's life, stamina, and ammo.
No,
Up in the
bottom
oh, there is
bottom
a
right.
hunger meter in the bottom right. Well, that sucks to be that. It sucks to be this lady, because that meter's
An
going down
action
quick.
adventure, an action adventure casual shooter horror game. Your game might game one might actually have those tags and actually deserve them, but this doesn't.
Yeah, there's no
Like
horror element here. It's
action
all bright and shiny, and the sidewalk's covered in a freaking it is covered in a freaking symbol. I mean, there's no
action and
variation.
shooter I can understand. Action and shooter I can understand. Adventure it isn't. You're stuck in a certain area. Casual it doesn't seem to be aimed for the casual market. And horror I don't see any horror here.
I think people need to be restricted to 2 genres if they can't work out
Yeah.
how this goes. Um, yeah, that would yeah, the outside being shiny, all that super shiny, looks like marble with some sort of a tie with some sort of symbol on it. It's just one great big tiled thing, complete with shinies, and that's a lot of fucking wax. So much wax
Jesus Christ.
outside on the
They like
street.
polished. They like knew this lady was coming in here, so they just polished the floor ready for her to be trapped in here.
And she's actually wearing heeled boots, which would make this just absolutely freaking dangerous. Um, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put Ask Me Again later on this and give it a follow because I want to see how this is actually gonna come about. The only selling point they've got is the girl in the in the latex sports bra and the high jeans and high heeled boots. She's a redhead
The
with.
thing is that the thing is that doesn't really redeem anything at all to me about the game.
Yeah, it doesn't do it for me either. But that's the selling point. They have a female protagonist. That hair,
Well,
that
that's the only
hair
selling
is
point they seem to be
oh,
going with.
it's ridiculous. That's just silly.
Yeah.
How many we got left?
Hang on, I've just been given another one. So now we have. Oh, messed up. We have 4 left.
All right, give me a number 1 to 4, chat. And what I will do is I will count it around. Later,
Okay,
Simon.
see you, Simon.
We will start with the number they give us, and then we'll count up and around until they're done. Until we're done.
Right.
But that's it for no more submissions this week, guys.
3.
3. So we're gonna do 3, 4, 1, 2. Hit it. Oh no, she's wearing sneakers here. Which might almost be more dangerous in some ways.
Where's your chat there?
You click. We're up to like 30 now. Tick, tick, pass. Okay. Looks like a quiz game, kind of. Test your knowledge. Select a category. UK cities. Most far. Oh. Hey. Too quick.
What's the point of this again?
You pick a category. They give you a bunch of things to name and see if you can.
Okay.
And you're either
Doesn't seem
right or
too
wrong.
bad.
Well, if you're gonna try and teach things like geography, then that would probably be okay. And you can do this.
Again, I think, like we said with another game that we've just covered, I think it all depends on how they price this.
Yeah, it looks like they've actually done a fair job of this. Anything less than $10 would probably be okay. I might go 15 if it's like if there's a lot to it.
Will they be allowed to use those soap images? They're not copyrighted or anything.
No, probably not. Probably not going to be a problem. It could be, but I wouldn't know. Oh, and there's a timer.
Yeah, there's a 40-second timer.
Okay. Okay, and
Yeah,
apparently
I'd probably play that.
there's over 600 lists, so that's actually going to be worth a couple bucks. Geography, history, language, sports, gaming, TV, movies, music, food, and drink, and more. And some of these are actually really long. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme lyrics.
I haven't
Single
talked
M
about what the price is going to be.
character customization and animation. Stuff planned for version 1. They're going to do a game shows type thing. Game show structuring for the game. You'll be able to pick from a number of preset game shows of various length and content, not unlike You Don't Know Jack. And you can edit game shows, so you can make new ones.
Okay, that's pretty good.
And workshop support, which is good. Alternate control schemes. Universal quiz game for everything. We're planning ahead on how we structure the lists. Some lists currently contain a hidden trivia tag. One of our goals for early post 1.0 is to enable game show modes that rather than using the entire list for whatever game show or round mode you're on, we'll simply pull one entry from it and present it as an answerable question. Okay, fair enough. Quiz database for outside use, so if you want to put something together, that's going to be fun. And they actually apparently ran out of characters to do this, so they had to put an announcement up too. So yeah, this is really professional. This is professionally done. It's fairly well sold. And
Is there a Kickstarter or anything like that?
what?
Is there a demo or Kickstarter page?
I don't know. Let's go have a look. No Kickstarter.
Okay.
There's no Kickstarter.
Don't think there's a demo.
And they're aiming for 1,000 lists, at least 1,000 lists in version 1. Aggregated Steam stats to pull how many people do anonymously, or pull how people do anonymously on some or all lists in the game, used to create two game modes. Fortune Obscurity. The former would resemble Family Fortune / Family Feud, and you'd receive more points for an answer the more people get. Okay. Right, and the other one would be Obscurity is the polar opposite, rewarding you for answering interests that fewer people manage to guess instead. Okay, fair enough. Including fonts are subject to change from current version, and in a couple small cases already have. Sure, they've got a complete roadmap here, it looks like.
Yeah. They're also planning for Steam Workshop support, which is always quite good.
And for first-party games that use the Tick Pass database and character roster were otherwise unrelated to brand new games to be included, unrelated in brand new games to be included either as paid or free DLC. And if they get made, this would be the only paid DLC and would be likely to fund further expansion of the list database, which would be available to everyone regardless of DLC ownership. So cool. Sure. And they're using an engine of their own making, which doesn't seem like a bad thing if they can pull it off. And it looks like they've actually done a fair job of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and vote. I think I'm gonna vote this up.
Yep. Voted it up, favorited it, and followed it.
All right, we're gonna put that. No, I'm gonna do the same because this actually looks like it could be a lot of fun, and it's something that my 6-year-old could probably grow up with. And you can have up to 6. It looks like you can have up to 6 players. So yay, we're all good. All right. What was number 4?
Number 4.
I'd be willing to bet that that's. Well, it would have been number 4 on the list that we just had.
Okay, so number 3.
Then we're gonna do 1 and 2.
Okay.
Pale Moon Crisis. Okay. I mentioned demo.
Why does it have a different title on the trailer?
Probably
Pale Moon Crisis, but it's called Mansion in the trailer.
Okay, we got kind of a side-scrolly thing.
Is there a reason she's wearing that?
I don't know. There might be. Actually, it looks like they're exterminators. No insects.
Exterminators.
Whoa, that's something to be exterminated. No, those didn't work. Gotta go. Got a date with a ghost. Okay, so we have the action adventure horror thing with the nice, with the lady in the scant clothing. We'll get some kind of shades of Resident Evil here with the herb.
Yeah. So 2D
Anesthesia
Resident Evil I'm currently looking at.
bullets. Yeah. I don't know. I've seen a lot of games like this that have done very well. I've seen some games that haven't done as well like this. So, and yeah, Reaper, I think that if they supported more languages, they'd probably reach a much wider audience. But that would require a lot of work in translation. Every one of those lists would have to be translated. Oh, there we go.
I'm still really iffy about the fact that it was called Mansion, then it was changed to Pale Moon Crisis.
Well, apparently they decided to change the name at some point. So there's a
Give me
now
a
she's
second.
got a knife and
I'm
she
just gonna
lost her
look at something.
hat. Open the door. Get a liquor demon here on you.
When was this put up onto Greenlight?
On the 4th.
5th, it says here. 6 a.m.
Well, this is the 4th at 10:03 p.m. Remember, of course, time
Okay.
frames.
Yeah, time frames. GreenDB isn't up anymore. That's right. Is there any other place where I can get information on Greenlight pages?
Somebody was sending me links on one. SteamDB
Steam.
or Greenlight DB or
DB.
some such thing. I think it's.
I'll try SteamDB.
I don't remember. So
SteamDB only seems to track games that are only
Yep,
on
it's
Steam.
shorts and a shredded halter type top that apparently at one point is.
I can tell you right now that Zombie Potatoes has currently sold 39 copies.
It wasn't supposed to be out to the 12th.
It's been released today.
Yep, and what's left of her tank top? You know what? Oh, it looks like they put some work into it. It looks like they put quite a lot of work into it. The animations are pretty good.
Yeah.
So,
Super.
all right, we're gonna take that. We'll give those. We'll give those. We'll give those a pick on and see if I can't. Oh, Pale Moon Crisis is adapted from Mansion, which is an R18 Dojin game. Prototypes is short adventure action game with a simple storyline. You need to survive and escape from a mansion full of monsters. We want to make a larger game with several new stages, new story, new enemies, new weapons, and focus more on the survival stuff. So it's not only in a mansion. There won't be any sexual content, and the heroine is still there, but we'll concentrate on gameplay and quality this time around. And they're working on achievements. So
what do they mean by this? What do they mean by the sexy heroine is still there, but we'll concentrate on gameplay and quality this time?
I'd be willing to bet it was actually a couple of people that came from the Dojin team. That came, whoever it is, the person, whoever it is that put this up, Dokuro.
Mm-hmm. Well, they've got a game up on Steam called Adventure World. So I wonder if that was the case.
You want to link me that?
Yep. Age restricted, that's fine. Oh wow, yeah, I can sort of see what they were talking about there.
Go ahead.
It looks like on here they haven't put any effort in at all.
Let's give it some linkage. Okay, here is the other thing that he did.
Even though it's sitting at mostly positive reviews.
Oh, I actually own a copy of this, believe it or not.
All right.
I own a copy of this game, and I have not played it. I was going to. Yeah, this was
a fantasy RPG. What does that mean?
Fantasy RPG?
What genre is that? No, fantasy RPG.
I don't. Oh, action RPG.
Oh, action RPG. Yeah.
Yeah, this apparently the gameplay thing for them didn't work very well, but I figured, what the hell.
I can tell the gameplay did nothing to work well for them on this one. But I think that, what was the other game called? Black Crisis Moon or something? Actually, let me go check. Pale Moon Crisis.
Yeah, Pale Moon
Crisis.
Crisis.
Does seem to have had effort put into it, or Mansion, or whatever you want to call it.
Well, I think the original game was Mansion, and then they've got this one here, which is a takeoff
Mm.
of the game that was called Mansion. And then they're just kind of working on it to get it done. Um, you know what? I'm okay. I'm completely okay with
Yeah,
this.
I'm fine with it. I'd actually be really happy to see this on not on Greenlight Steam.
All right. Give me number one.
Number one, 1 second. We have two left. Okay.
All right. Let's see what those discussions were anyway. Uh, about the real games, quote unquote. Oh, okay.
Hmm.
I see why they did it. Mansion's based on an old engine, and they picked up a new engine a
Okay.
couple of months ago, and they're working on it there. And they're working on it. And that's
Painting Prices is going to be a remake.
so it would seem.
Okay.
Okay,
Are these
so
the original developers making
I
this?
think that I'm almost certain it is actually.
Okay.
Um,
And it's just making its way to storefronts now through Greenlight.
right. So yeah, that's fine. I'm still game. We know what the BGY End of Humanity. Why does that not sound good?
Horizon Games, and that isn't the name of the uploader.
Well, that's not common. I would probably mark mine as polymorphic games or some other such
Mm.
similar thing if I was going to do that. I'm not sure what engine they use. This looks like it might be CryEngine.
Yeah, it looks like an advanced version of CryEngine. Oh, that was a short trailer.
Yeah, it was very short. Okay.
Wait, we have a 19-second one. I've seen that map before. That's the same map that was used in Second Warfare.
Yeah, except he's floating around it, not on the ground. Pop right through the building there.
Oh,
Uh,
we can literally see inside the building. Oh, and the trailer's over.
yeah.
Oh, that was a
Um,
failure. That was the biggest failure of a trailer I've
After
seen
the
in the day.
doomsday, people have suffered great pains, death, injuries. The world is warmer than ever before. Nothing grows in this world anymore. I saw really nice looking trees. This causes people to make
Hmm.
war with each other. Death is not something fearful anymore. Some cars, helicopters, and tanks from the old world are still useful. If you want to play this game, come and support us on Greenlight. The game won't be pay to win. All DLCs will be free. Talented ones will be victorious, not the rich ones. Um, yeah, end of quality games. You know what? I like that. I like that a lot. That's actually yeah. Toss that one in the Guardlight collection because that's
Yeah, I already have. I voted no and already stuck it in the collection. I might even follow it because I'm curious to see where this goes.
it's probably not going to go anywhere fun.
No.
Okay.
And you want the final one?
Yes. Let's have the last one. One
Okay.
more left.
I can't click. There we go. Jesus Christ, grab there. Right.
All right. Let's have it.
Oh God.
Real card
No.
simulator. A physics simulator with playing cards.
Uh, you do know we can just put up playing cards and put it in a tower in real life.
Uh, Except that this looks like it's actually
I have
VR.
I have seen some really pointless video games, but this probably takes the crown.
No, it's not. This isn't the Crown Jewels. Trust me. I still haven't looked at the most recent Digital Homicide game.
No, that one was actually slightly better than some of the other games they've come out with recently.
Well, nice to hear that, but it's still gonna get hammered. Assuming, of course, that it is not absolutely stellar. Because the usual digital homicide game is shit on a stick. Uh huh. What are you doing? How long is this trailer? Too long.
It's a total of 2 minutes 11 seconds.
I
I'll
saw that.
persevere.
I'm not sure I want to. Boop.
Hey, I'm a masker, so I'll be able to do it.
On one of it says. Uh, yeah, simulator title. In the title, your seeable quality. That seal barks.
A casual simulation puzzle game, okay. At least it's being honest with its tags.
I agree. I'll give it that, but I'm not going to give it much else. It definitely looks like it's yeah, it's got the whole. This has got the stench of VR on it. Like I've designed this
Oh
for
god.
VR, and you guys are going to have fun with it because what the unholy?
What?
What are
Did
you
you just
doing?
see that last few seconds?
Yeah,
What the hell was he doing?
I don't
He just
know.
started putting floating cards in the air.
Yeah.
And then he flipped the table.
They're going to update the graphics. Yeah, it's and the
Graphics
eventual
isn't your main issue here.
update the graphics, which he spelled wrong. They're a bit shit. They're a bit shit right now. Shit is not the word I would use. Add more functionality like game modes and menus, scoreboard, and such. Multiplayer modes working. No testing has been done. Add sounds and music so you can hear it. Integrate some video/streaming functionality to a TV in the background. You watch your favorite whatever while you play. Just
Oh god.
these are not the important things. These are not the
Mm,
important things in this universe. I'm telling you, folks. These are not the important things. These are not the things you need to worry
he
about. You
he's wanting
have
money for this. Like you could probably just buy a pack of cards and then just do the same thing in your real life,
It'd
much
probably
cheaper.
cost you about $1.50. That's not the issue. It's not the issue on any level. It's that the control schema for this is going to be absolutely ridiculous in anything other than VR. And even then, it's going to be really. It's probably going to be pretty dodgy. Um,
Jimmy, I said that the last first-person shooter we were looking at looked like shooter tactics.
it did. It looked a lot like Shooter Tactics. I think it actually used a similar map. Um, so no, Deb, I'm not going to buy this. I wouldn't buy this. I wouldn't. I probably wouldn't take it if you gave it to me. And I would advise anybody else to run away like it was on bloody fire. Okay, this is.
Apparently, End of Humanity was already greenlit but removed and then put it up again.
Wonder why.
Yeah, Reaper's linked me this.
Okay, one more thing here.
Did he link you it?
He has not.
I've linked
Probably.
you it.
Okay, greenlightupdates.com. Push this right over here for a
Okay,
second.
it was first put up on the 20th January 2016 and then last updated 11th of February 2016, which I'm presuming was when it was greenlit. And then it disappeared and then came back on the 8th of September, which was yesterday.
I wonder why they did that. Probably a whole bunch of
I'll
people
take a look
went.
at history. Okay. Apparently it was marked incompatible on 2 different occasions.
Well, that's okay. Being marked incompatible occasionally isn't a problem. It's a question of, what kind of stupid is going on.
Okay, it was posted on the 28th of January. It was greenlit on the 11th of February. It was marked incompatible 4 months after it was made greenlit. Then marked compatible again 1 day later. Then it was supposed incompatible again on the 1st of August. And then it was removed and made compatible. Oh wait, no, actually, this is still up on greenlight, just under private.
Oh, okay. So why did they
There
put it
isn't
back
any
up again?
record of the game. There isn't any record of the game actually being removed.
So why did he put it back up?
I've no clue. The last recorded update from the game was on the 2nd of August when it was marked compatible again.
No idea.
And this one, put up on the 8th of September, has a different logo, a different trailer, a different promotional code, and the same creator.
Okay.
And has the exact same description, except it's translated into a few different languages.
A few extra languages.
Yeah.
Because it's currently, this one here, this earlier one is in English, Turkish, German, Portuguese for both Portugal and Brazil. Um, the French one is not present, but it does give Dutch. So I don't. Thankfully, I already voted it down, and I'm not really interested. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I think that's about it for these.
Yeah.
All right. We got a couple minutes. All right, let's poke a couple here. This one's on my
Okay.
this one's on my queue. Okay. Wow. What is that? The hell is that? It looks like a corgi.
Steel Game Studios. I'm pretty sure I've seen this dev company before.
I don't know. It's kind of a. It's an
Looks like
anthropomorphic.
Mario.
It looks like an anthropomorphic animal platformer. I wouldn't say
Oh, I
Mario.
know where. I know this is we've seen this game. Remember when we were doing that interview with Nils
Yeah.
and we were poking through Greenlight for a bit and we found a Greenlight submission with a image of a castle that we could find on Google Images real quick. Actually, no, this is the same dev as Near Midnight.
Oh, that's outstanding. Given his
So
history
that's
thus
the
far, it's more
this is a
encouraging that
good
he
start.
managed to that it's more encouraging that he managed to get a minute and a half that he actually managed to get a minute and a half of gameplay footage then. Um
He's probably showing us the whole game right now. He's probably done a long play for us. We get a real in-depth look at what the game's going to be like.
With the piggy and the chicken and the looks like a terrier of some kind, a kitty, and yeah, there's okay. And my only word for this is why not? Okay, let's go back to Greenlight for a minute, and I'm gonna pull something at random. Greenwood the Lost. Yeah, I don't know about that. Tiger Knight Empire War. Let's take a look at the recent submissions. Are you ready? We've done those two. We've done this one already and just did that one. Flatty Animals. I'm not even sure I want to know. We got these two already. Uh, hmm.
There's
Unforgiving
Real
Trials:
Card
The Space
Simulator.
Crusade. There's Real Card Simulator. Uh,
How quickly did Ziggy, no, not Ziggy, did Fine put Ziggy's Chase and Flap for Life up together?
it actually it looks like they were uploaded back to back because the only thing they got between them was Cat Story. We've done all three of these. Okay. There's
You
another
know you've
one.
done a lot of Greenlight work when you start to realise that these are just submissions you've already looked at.
Yeah. All right. Greenwood, the last ritual. The last ritual. Okay. 2.5 minutes of this. Oh, and the Weeping Doll one we looked at was just greenlit. Did
Oh,
I
was
vote
it?
that one up or down? I think I voted it up.
I'm pretty sure you did.
I'm not sure. Okay. So we've got woods, kinda. Some sort of woods. And a house. This is just a flyby cam. And a windmill. You're showing off the assets. Looks like you actually bought. Looks like you actually paid money for some of this stuff. Some of it.
Quite detailed textures next to some undetailed textures.
Yeah. That could be the graphic settings. It could be any one of 100 things, honestly. Use
Like
magic
the
pentagrams to
floor,
communicate with the spirits.
the
Oh, do we
terrain
actually going to
looks
see
quite low
gameplay now?
detailed, but the rocks and buildings and that look pretty good.
Mm-hmm. I'm not expecting great amounts of detail. Use magic pentagrams to solve puzzles. Okay, so we got some puzzly stuff here.
I'm surprised he's only tagged it as an adventure game. He could have easily tagged it as a puzzle game as well.
Yes, he could have. Alright.
Like, we riff on devs for applying too many tags to the project.
This
but
guy
this
didn't.
guy's probably applied too little.
Probably hasn't applied enough of them. Explore the world, learn the secrets of the valley. Kind of, we got that kind of we got that third-person isometric thing, top-down, which I don't necessarily argue with.
Set for release the beginning of 2017.
Use a light protection from the fog. Okay. What are we gonna do with that? Apparently, he cast a spell or something. Gather the resources for ceremonies. Oh, there's a key, and he can go in here and loot all and loot all the things.
This looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
It does actually. You know what? Honestly, it looks like for the type of game this is and what we've seen out of a lot of other things, this looks like it could be actually okay. He's also got 4 trailers up here.
Mm-hmm.
This is his alpha gameplay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
14 screenshots up as well.
Oh, it means he took an effort getting his media up to try and get us to buy it. Come on. Okay. Okay, that little green blinky there is where you wanted him, where you were just asking him to move. And that's okay. There's a big pentagram over here. I can see where this would actually drive a few people. I see where this drives some of the more religious, some of the more hyper-religious types away. And certainly not one psycho-Christian would go anywhere near you if they found you playing this. Pentagrams, actually building pentagrams on the damn floor. But I'm not actually seeing. I don't see anything necessarily wrong with this game. Given that, yeah, this is alpha gameplay. It doesn't look the greatest ever, but that's something he could probably polish up.
Easily, yeah.
A little more work into your maps, and you'd be okay.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's building a circle to kill the thing, which he had plenty of time to do, apparently, to build or capture it. I think he banished it. Hey, Mr. John Conquest, welcome to the stream. All right, so we're actually looking over some of the trailers here for Greenwood: The Last Ritual, and now I know why Jim Sterling hasn't gone anywhere near it, because it's actually not doing. He's not doing too bad a job selling it. He's not doing a great job selling it, but he's not doing a bad job.
Oh no, definitely not. But then again, Jim, I got confused because you said Jim. You acted as if Jim Sterling only covered terrible ones.
Well, he doesn't always just cover terrible ones. We cover both the good and the terrible. And so does Jim now.
As well.
And so does Jim now. But at the same time, it's at the same time, this one looks kind of middle of the road in these terms. So, and they're looking for a release date at the beginning of 2017. All right, I'll go ahead and pop that up here. I'll give him a shot. I'll give him a shot. Let's see this guy here. Um,
It's only got 61 upvotes.
okay, and this guy here, Dirty Minds. He's working on. He's giving him some solid criticism.
Mm-hmm.
Um, which is okay. I actually don't disagree with anything he said there. And in fact, if I had to put a list up of some things that would be wrong with it, that would be most of them. You could use to zoom in or out something. Try and change the camera a little bit. Not to the point of first person, I think, because I don't think that would go really well here. But maybe a third person, maybe being able to manipulate the camera to some degree would be a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Definitely. Like that would really help the game out a lot.
that would help the game immensely, I think. All right. Let's have a look and see. Let's look at what's left of my voting queue because I'm pretty sure we've got some more stuff in here. They haven't been
Okay.
refreshing it. Oh, there's only. Oh, Weeping Doll has already been greenlit. Apparently, I didn't vote for it. And I
Did you
don't.
not?
No, I think I may have given it a. Ask me again later. Um,
It's got greenlit awful fast.
yeah, it was. It's only been up about a week, 10 games, 10 days.
It is, yeah.
Not even that actually. Today's the 9th, so
It
um,
is.
8 days. So, One Sole Purpose, by somebody called Morning Whiskey. This ought to be amusing. One Sole Purpose official trailer. Definitely a sci-fi thingy. hmm It's a sci-fi shootery thing with supposedly horror elements.
I thought for sure that we'd covered this before.
I don't know. I don't think we have. Because if we covered this on Greenlight and I voted on it, then it would be and I put anything in the and I click any of the buttons, it wouldn't have given it back to me. So at least I have not been to this page. Actually, it was just uploaded on the 3rd, so probably not. Because our last Greenlight Gathering, I think, was on the 2nd.
I think it's stretching it a bit with the horror tag.
Yeah, I think the star tag is stretching it a bit, but who knows? Maybe they got some jump scares and they think that makes it horror. Um,
When
they
it
probably
doesn't.
could have just they could have just left the horror thing off, and it would probably be just fine like that. It'd probably
Oh
still
yeah.
sell, which is even better. With a horror twist. It's developed to give the player a fun and engaging combat experience and bring them an immersive world with a memorable plot. I'm really never. Okay, features time teleportation and physical altering abilities. Different environments that are beautifully designed to make the game graphically immersive. Story that will keep the player on the edge throughout the whole playthrough. Explore the universe by entering different planets and space stations, each with a particular area offering something unique and enticing. That's this claim right here is the same type of claim that No Man's Sky made, and everybody flipped the fuck out.
Yeah.
I still have not played No Man's Sky, and I don't intend to at this point. If somebody sends me a copy and says, "Here, play this," I will, but I don't have to. I'm not paying for it if I don't have to. Um, well, sure I said I'm not paying for it at all. Uh, 20 different types of enemies from machine to organic life. Great level design allows players to use the environment to their advantage to take out their enemies. Low price tag for a great action-packed gaming experience. You don't tell me what this is. Um, Comments on the game?
If a critic said that and then you want to quote it, that's completely fine. But if you're just saying that yourself, then there's no need for it.
Yeah. You have to tell us what the price tag is if you're going to do that. Fan made trailer. Well, let's have a look. Let's see what the discussions look like because this is kind of me. Comments on the game. This is this guy's comments, and that guy and the only commenter completely agrees. Unreal assets, bugs, and limiting environments. He did actually add something in the game, which is which is a thing that I agree a lot of people don't do.
Hmm.
There's enough map to do anything. It's very limited and seems rather boring. Uh, actually, this guy Fish here is wrong in this one case. Huge problem he has
Which,
with it, he showed a bug in the trailer. And it's a huge foul. You should either reshot it or cut that out of the trailer. Honestly, if it does make a game look bad, but if you find a bug and you leave it there, um, then you might actually it might actually prove that people will point that out, and that gives you a chance to prove that your behavior is not going to be ass. Um, Pacing and tone, I didn't listen to it at all, so I couldn't really tell you about that. Um, will not convey the emotions you're trying to show. It makes you feel robotic and fake. Well, okay, fair enough. I won't
okay.
disagree with that guy. Okay, this guy Fox 1988. He's pulling a stunt that I've pulled a few times, not often. Um, he has a channel on YouTube with 2,800 subs and wants to do a review. Um,
Right.
Fair enough. He wants a demo, and I'm completely okay with that thought. There's a fan made trailer for it. They're on the U of Tube. All right, and I'm not going to be able to get either of those. They're both in Cyrillic, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. If I really want to know, I'll ask the Kete later. Um, I actually think this shows some potential. He may have used
Yeah.
a bunch of Unity assets, but like Nels, he seems to have done something else with them. Uh, Something other than just use them
Yeah,
for
because
maps to just kind of
I'm
tile things
almost
out.
positive that I've seen most of this stuff in Unreal before.
Oh, I'm sure you have. I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be surprised maybe if you hadn't. Especially
Specifically
for
the guns.
small devs that are maybe not a whole lot of people. Now that's not going to go off of my action RPG title. No, let's just generate a whole new queue. We're going to do one more, and I don't want to do ruins. So we're going to do one more here. I think I'm going to go back and look at that later. Okay. All right. We're not quite done yet. We will be done probably fairly shortly. Let's. Okay. I'm going to throw this out to you guys, chat. I want one genre, one only. First one to finish typing wins, and you must be in the chat. That does not include you, Mellow.
Oh man.
Because you can hear me in real time, and that's not fair.
Does it count if I add a 30-second delay?
No, Jeep and Yarth got ahead of you anyway. Racing it is. Let's have a look. The Ravens flight, fear of traffic. This looks familiar somehow. Game for everyone, playable anywhere. That's gonna not go that way. In the top 5 most popular concepts the first week, so let's not go there. All right, Crash Force. This looks like fun, or it might be. Action RPG racing shooter. In-game footage from a version in heavy development does not represent the final game. Unreal.
Okay.
Um,
Multiplayer only, okay.
Multiplayer only. Oh dear.
I doubt it's going to be an RPG racing shooter,
Oh,
actually.
it's an arena shooter.
I don't really see racing here either.
No,
Just cars and
it's
vehicles
just
in it.
one more it's
It's
just
just
one more
action.
shooter. It's one more multiplayer shooter. It's Overwatch without teams and with
Right, I don't want to
cars.
see another one of these. Like effort, I can see effort's gone into this, but I just don't want to see another one of these on Steam.
Ugh. I don't know.
because Steam's flooded with them at the moment.
Yeah, it's a multiplayer arena shooter. I'm not interested. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, that blew. Okay. I thought it might be okay. It apparently was not. Flight of Light, Racing Joe, Infinite Canyon. That's not gonna suck. Vehicle of Guns? Alright. Crazy Dozer by Cape Light
Oof.
Entertainment. Here we go. Let's try that.
Okay.
And I'll get the one that was next to it in a minute. Okay, this is definitely Unity. Grab all the green balls and try not to fall in the holes. This looks like the special stage from Sonic 2. Probably because it is very much like the special stage from Sonic 2. And this could get really unhappy really fast.
This has been on Greenlight for quite some time, actually. It was put up on May.
Wow. Somehow I'm not surprised that it hasn't gotten green light. Um, because I'm
Looks
not.
like it has. It seems like it only has little effort put into it.
Well, there may be quite a bit of
Like, I
effort.
don't even think that those pellets were meant to be as they are. I think they're just meant to be coins and they just couldn't be bothered to texture them correctly.
They could actually be a particle effect too, a collidable particle effect. But right now I'm looking at it thinking, what the hell am I doing here? Why am I still watching this? And I can see where they put a little bit of effort into the level design. I'm actually okay with that idea, and the idea of a rotating maze. It's just they could have done a lot better in terms of execution.
Yeah, definitely.
And the idea this
Like
is
there are games
actually,
that have there's games that's done this sort of idea before and they've executed it much better than this one.
yeah. So this isn't a problem. This is actually a problem in execution. I think we could have done a lot better with the execution on this one. Um, I'm fairly sure that that's a particle effect that
You
they're
think?
that we're attacking that we're working on here. I'm almost certain that's a particle effect. Uh, they do say that this is of no, wait a minute. It was the other one that said it was in heavy development. It doesn't and not indicative of a final product. Um, Not sure how this is this is not actually a competitive racing game,
This is this isn't racing.
huh?
Like casual, possibly platformer, okay. Arcade again. This looks like it might be an arcade game, but I don't even think it's racing. You're not racing against anyone. There isn't AI. There isn't
You might
multiple
actually be trying.
players.
The only thing I can think that you would be trying to do is to stay in the game longer than anybody else that's played it, and then um,
Yeah, I doubt that's going to be the case.
could be.
Could be, but there's a really slim chance of it.
Get as far as you can in the least amount of time. I don't know, whatever. Getting all the points, playing a game, playing all the games, getting all the points. That's all I can really say to this. It's just here.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's a third person shot. We were actually a little ball of energy. Not even a car.
Mm.
How long is this thing? God damn.
5 minutes. We're only 3 minutes in.
I'm skipping around now. All right. Not thrilled. I'm not completely turned off by the idea, but it looks like it could be done. This could have been executed much better.
Yeah.
You're not entirely clear on how this works. Uh, View all. And we're going to do one last one here. Because it was the one next
Okay.
to it that looked like it might have been interesting. Maybe. There we go. A runner. As Harpias running. This is trailer 4.
Been up since the 13th of May.
Yeah, and it looks very Unity-esque with no hair.
With the Bandicam watermark at the top things off.
Well, that won't hurt. That's not going to help. I mean, get OBS, get something, do a thing. And you're actually running around from rooftop to rooftop defying physics in its entirety. Physics didn't even know what hit it. What the hell am I watching? Okay, so you have the ability to change your flight profile. That's a shield, I think. I'm almost certain of it. You can change your flight profile and aerodynamics. That one's actually got hair. And it looks like most of these characters are female. Or is it 2 and 2 or something? I don't know.
On the promotional image, it seems that it's just 2 females.
Okay, let's have a look.
Apparently the developers Spanish. Oh, never mind, he's Brazilian, so he's Portuguese.
Okay. There's a bot that looks like it's male.
Wait, there are some male images in the screenshots, so I'm assuming there is male.
Well,
Let's
there's
see.
one woman. That one's female.
There's 2 male, there's 2 female, and there's 1 robot.
Nope, that one's female there. As is that one. And that one.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure screenshots 2 and 3 were male.
Screenshot 2 has the pelvis still set up all wrong for a guy.
Okay.
Screenshot 3, if you look under her left arm, you will see what I mean.
Okay, I see.
Screenshot 4 is wearing a dress with.
Why did you make me look at that?
I don't even know. I have no idea. I have no earthly idea.
Let's see. It isn't a racer game, I think.
It's a free running jump around on rooftops thing. And
So it's been tagged as casual racing sports platformer arcade game.
lies.
Casual. I'm sort of iffy on the idea of this being a casual market game. It might be. It could be. But
I don't
it's
think so.
bordering on the line.
We're not actually having a race here.
Sports.
We might be able to pull sports out of this because there is competition
Probably.
involved here, but you're not racing.
Platform and arcade are probably the only genres that are probably sort of redeemed.
I would have tagged this thing as open world platformer and left it at that. But there's at least somebody here. There's other people here that are trying to get to things ahead of you. So it's not like you're doing laps or anything. You don't seem to have a set destination. But, at least there's some potential competition. So, oh, wait a minute. They all have names, apparently. Well, that one does. That one's called Sam. Luciana. Morgana. And Rosanna. So they all have names, with the exception of this silly bot here, who has no text anywhere on his screen, which could mean anything. You could be trying to make something up. So yeah, the cast is essentially female. The only thing that could make it like race-worthy would be that they're running with other people.
Probably, yeah.
Not something. It's really not deep in terms of gameplay, and the animation is very lacking.
minuscule. And also, if you look at the second trailer, he actually clips through a building.
Yeah, that's another thing. Your collision needs work. So, not one of these is an actual racing game. Either way, we are out of the time. So
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna try and find some more stuff for next week. I will be doing today's Squirrel Play Live, the Squirrel Play Live that was going to be today. Tomorrow, and we'll have another one of those fun Call of Cthulhu games. Apparently, this one actually has Cthulhu in it somewhere. Uh,
Okay.
I'm working on finding a second game to go with that. Or we're looking for another long play game, actually. We're looking for another long subject game to
Are
play
you getting
for.
sick? You're getting sick. You're getting sick of Persona 4?
No, actually, that's for Squirrel Time Let's Play. That's a different series. Actually, the thing is we're just about done with the Turing test.
Yeah.
We're
You're
just
probably gonna
about.
finish that next one.
I will finish it in the next one. We've got one test chamber left to do. The epilogues, and we're gonna go wander around the station again for a few minutes to kind of show some of the things we didn't see the first time through.
Right.
If you guys have any suggestions for something that I could play in long form, or for the long form section after the showcases, that would be brilliant. If not, I will think of something, I'm sure. But we're going to do Turing Test and the other Cthulhu game, and then I'm going to see what I've got. Then we're going to dig through the collection, and I'll have that done by tomorrow. Tonight for Squirrel Time Let's Play, we are back to Persona 4. Although if we get enough votes, then we might actually we might start Trails of Cold Steel. I'd like to get Persona 4 in at least 2 days on a week so that we can get through this before February. That would be brilliant as far as I'm concerned. Uh, so,
Thing is,
uh,
Persona 4 usually takes about 80 hours to complete.
I can get it down to 75 to between 70 and 75 usually.
Okay.
Depends on how much I screw around and leave things sitting out.
Hmm. Which is what I did a lot.
Well, we did 3 hours inside of Yukiko's dungeon earlier this week, so that was kind of amusing.
Okay.
We went from we started after school the day we were going in there. Um,
We should probably be having this conversation not on the live stream. We should probably be doing this in the post-mortem.
all right, we'll do this in postmortem. Okay, so that is it for me at least. If Mello I can leave the stream running if Mello wants to keep going, but I doubt he does.
No, I don't want to because I'm really tired right now.
All right. And you've got some stuff to do tomorrow. That's why we're doing
Yep.
Greenlight Gathering today as opposed to tomorrow. But I will be
Yep.
back for Squirrel Time Let's Play, and we're gonna do either Persona 4 or Trails of Cold Steel. One or the other. You guys get to think about which you'd prefer to see. That will be at 8 p.m. tonight, because a certain short person is going to be able to sit and watch for a while. He doesn't have school in the morning. He does have to go out, but he won't. But he's not going to be in. He's not going to be going to school. So, all right then. Outstanding. Yeah. All right. You catch some naps there, Jiba, and we'll see you this evening at 8 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. That'll be quite early for a lot of you others, but that's okay. Mel's gonna vote P4 because he's
Yep.
sleeping at that hour. Because you'd
Well, it's
rather
4
see
a.m. at that time.
you'd rather see Trails of Cold Steel, and that would be a thing that you would see. You might get up for Trails of Cold Steel, but not Persona 4, right? Right, right.
I have no
Uh,
clue.
all right, guys. We will talk to you guys another time. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, all that other sort of fun stuff. If you have not already, I know some of you have probably put likes down. I know a lot of you, or at least a number of you, are already subscribed. So thank you very much. Every little bit counts, guys. There's some social media stuff down below. There's Twitch and Twitter. You can go follow me on those, and I may or may not move these to Twitter at some point, and then upload to YouTube
You mean you mean
afterwards.
you mean to Twitch?
Yeah, to Twitch, not to Twitter. Because even though Twitter will allow me to monetize videos, I don't think I'd go over well there. Um, but yeah, I've been getting a bunch of smack about using YouTube rather than Twitch, and yeah, we'll see. All right, so and of course, e-begging on Twitch seems to work better. I don't know why, but on that subject, we are still looking to put together enough money to get at least the first few pieces of the computer together, and you'll get to see some of those when they arrive. Um, but every little bit in that respect helps as well. Patreon and PayPal links are also below. Feel free to use them if you can or so desire. And I will see you guys in about 5 hours. So, in the meantime, I'm going to say be safe, be sane if you can. Try and keep the Anitas out of you. Try to keep